Had a headache when I woke up, 'cause I had 2 glasses of wine. You left me on the porch and I said I was fine. And I had a dream that you died, where you said it was all in my mind. So I believed you, and I woke up fine. I don't wanna be someone, I don't wanna be anyone. I don't wanna be you, I don't wanna be me. I don't wanna walk on the tarmac in the summer heat, 'cause landing feels like nothing. I've been thinking about how we fight. I bought cigarettes for the first time. Had a dream where I couldn't find the lights, stuck on the roof of a house that I don't like. You got angry 'cause it was your fault. I thought if I tried hard enough we would both fall. I don't wanna be someone, I don't wanna be anyone. I don't wanna be you, I don't wanna be me. I don't wanna walk on the tarmac in the summer heat, 'cause landing feels like nothing. kick my slate to sleep.
Hey guys, welcome to Off the Books. My name is Rooster. Thank you all for joining us on episode 7. We're going to get to the recap here in a second, but first I want to make a few announcements. If you guys are watching our stream on a PC or a laptop, go ahead and check out the About section because we do have a NPC generator, which you guys can make NPCs. We get to see it, and then I'll possibly put them into our campaign. That way you guys can also be a part of this game. We also have, in the About section, we also have info on all the characters that are updated, so if you guys have any questions, please go ahead and check that down below. During our interludes, please leave us comments, ask us questions. We'll be happy to talk to everybody, make sure that all these questions get asked. And our friend Megan here is going to be posting our Discord in the chat as well, so if you guys want to join our Discord, talk to us a little bit, get any information that you guys might have missed, please go ahead, feel free to join. And I think that's it.
What? I don't fucking remember.
Also, if you're having trouble watching it on the phone, on Twitch, you can also watch it on your PC, your Xbox, your PlayStation, and your smart TV. Some of them, not all.
Is Twitch not supported on the Switch?
No, they don't even have YouTube, dog.
Oh, man. Wait, they don't?
No.
Oh.
You're fucking up, Nintendo.
I mean,
saying that. You just.
Yeah, we're gonna get canceled.
For legal reasons, that's a joke.
Roku doesn't support Twitch, so.
Hey. You're fucking
Stop
up,
calling out
Roku.
names.
Hey, I am allowed to criticize large companies if I want.
Nathan Hawaiian Joker says share some pizza with him.
No, Donald, it's mine.
I'm sorry. There's nothing I can do about that now.
I don't even feel like we'd be able to pass it through the screen.
I mean, we
You can try, it just might leave a little residue.
If I could get a piece of pizza.
I love this fantasy world y'all live in.
I saw it on Willy Wonka, that means it's true.
Alright, so we're good to get to the recap. Anybody else want to say a few things? Or
Yo.
What up?
Krystal, anything to add?
Nope.
Nate? Megan?
It wasn't me.
Also, guys, it's still up for debate, but we don't know if we're going to be streaming next week, correct?
Mm-hmm.
Because Megan has some stuff she has to do, and I refuse to play a game without all the players since last time when Matt missed. But
Hey, it made sense though.
Good call
No,
out.
it did.
Good call out.
but hopefully we'll be able to stream next week, and if we do, please join us there too. And let's move on to the recap. Okay, so last we left off, our party had just left
Coggles?
Hallamore.
Oh, I thought you were talking about his place.
We had just left Hallamore, where you guys had met the carriage driver Karens. You guys were also followed by a Bullseye Guild member called Arthur. And you guys were also given a deal by Chris, who said that if you guys can subdue and replace the leader of this town.
Subdue, I thought it was assassinate.
Same thing.
Same thing, I was just being...
Subdue. Violently.
You gotta be PC.
If you guys can get rid of the leader of this town... Nate, what was the town's name?
Vanise.
Vanise. You guys can get rid of the leader in Vanise,
Lord Creevance.
Lord Creevance.
I wrote that shit down. That's about all I got.
And his fire giant.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that.
If you guys can get rid of Lord Creevance in the town of Vanise, then you guys will be able to get a stone of divination protection, or an amulet of divination protection. So our party started their way over there, and once they got there, you guys had ran into Coggles, Reno's contact there, and has started formulating a plan to take down Creevance and replace him with
Markova, Artificer, whatever, and whatever.
Juniper.
Yeah.
Juniper, Arfis, or Margova. And we left off in Coggles' workshop, where you guys had taken a long rest. So if you guys have not taken a long rest on your apps, please do so. Because you guys had a uneventful night. and we're starting the day off in the morning.
Okay. So we are still
We
formulating
were-
our plan.
I was looking. He was listening for things outside.
Oh, did you guys still want to do the skulking plan? Where you guys go and
Because I know
Remember
we
some
both
skulking
left.
plan.
I went
She
to
was
go.
supposed to sneak.
She's sneaky.
I just don't remember if we did that or not.
No, we
Go.
stopped before.
Go do rogue
We
things.
stopped
Yeah, I
before
remember we're supposed to
we
be
stopped
sneaking up on
before
you.
we
I don't
skulked.
either.
Okay.
okay. So did you guys still want to go through with that plan while everybody else rests?
Nah.
Okay. It is now morning. You guys don't know what time it is because it's a windowless room. And you guys are awoken, sorry, that's not a word.
Awaken.
Oh, you guys are awakened by the sounds of a hammer pounding on metal as Coggles is working on another invention. So, we'll start with Arcturus. What are you doing upon awakening?
I'm gonna go ahead and don my armor, get my gear together, head out into the workshop because we need to finish hashing out a plan on what we're gonna do, how to draw his guard out.
Okay. Zenora?
I'm probably gonna be mostly focusing on the whole headache at this point, the banging of metal, and then just kind of rummaging through my bag and trying to prep some type of meal for everybody.
Alright. William?
Probably just getting all my stuff together, heading out into the workshop as well.
Alright. Reno?
And now, trying to find Coggles.
Alright. You...
Catch his hammer mid-swing. That's enough. That's enough.
like a cat with a hangover. No. Too loud.
No!
I have a
Ember?
love of you.
I am getting my spells ready for the day.
Okay. Once you get them ready, make sure you let me see them. Alright. So, you guys walk into the workshop. Reno has caught Coggles' hammer mid-swing. Morning!
Yeah.
Did you guys hash out a plan, or...
Well, I was trying to sleep.
It's morning.
I was trying to sleep.
How can you even tell that it's morning? Doesn't look any different.
And then he points to a small orb that's lit yellow. This thing tells me when it's night and day.
Fancy.
Yeah.
Got you.
So it's the magical equivalent of looking outside.
Oh, I don't go out there.
No, this is just a fancy window, dog.
Fancy one.
So, Artifice is going to be showing up here at about late afternoon to pick up his gear. Do you guys want to start planning this assassination? Then he kind of lowers his voice at the last word. Assassination.
Well, the key to it is going to be drawing out the guards.
Yes.
If we can cause enough of a disturbance, which he said Ember giving out the food if she is able to druidcraft some would be enough to draw the guards out. If we lay in wait and ambush them, we can deal with them in smaller groups. I don't think he's going to send his full regiment all at once. We pick them off a little bit at a time. The people see this, see that he is not completely untouchable, and I think it would rally more people to our cause.
It's a very good point, and getting more people to our cause is definitely what we need.
We are definitely going to need numbers to lay siege to his castle.
Like I said last night, talk to Margova. He has the love of the people, or whatever emotion they have left.
I start handing out my makeshift of fruit salad and then sliced tomatoes with salt. There you go.
This is not quite as good as the breakfast we had the other morning, but it will do.
I also only eat meat.
I've seen you.
Stuff with tomatoes.
I've seen you eat biscuits.
You can't reach. Standing quite a bit taller than you.
You don't miss.
You're gonna throw something at the monk.
Yo, I can use my reflex and just throw it right back at you.
Yeah, I was about to say that.
Deflect missile.
This is gonna be tomatoes and knives being thrown at this.
The
Oh,
worst.
yeah?
Oh yeah.
Oh, food. Oh, food.
Alright. So he's told you guys that Artifice is going to be showing up. Alright. Good choices. Artifice is going to be showing up late afternoon if you guys want to do anything around town. You guys have the place to yourselves.
It would suffice in hearing what the people might have to say without having to ask them any questions. 'Cause I don't think they're going to want to talk to strangers too much.
True.
Well,
Might also just be a good idea to maybe go explore at least the general area a little bit, kind of get the lay of the land a little bit.
where would Margova be located? I'm going to try and find him to speak with him myself.
Margova's at the northern part of town. He's over there at his farm. Probably getting ready to do his rounds. Deliver some food to all these helpless people.
Okay.
We still gotta talk to the guard captain, right?
Artifice?
Yes.
But he comes later.
Well, I'll pull up my hood and head out of the house to go find Margova.
Coggles heads over to the door and begins unlocking all these locks on his doors. Then opens it up for you. Enjoy! Anybody else leaving?
Yeah, wanna go walk around town? You gonna go with me?
Yeah, I'm gonna go and I'm gonna put my hair up a quick make myself look like a freaking child at this point.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna disguise self again, make myself look dirty.
Okay. How long does this guy self last?
An hour.
Yeah, I believe so.
Okay. So you got an hour on that.
Yep. So look just dirty.
William, Reno, what are you guys going to be doing?
I'll go scouting as well. I was gonna go shopping, but I bet inflation is big.
Yeah, so I'll head out with Ember and Zora.
Okay. So you four are going scouting and you're going to Margova? Okay. So Coggles kind of gives you the general direction of where Margova is, Arcturus. And he tells you it's not a hard place to miss. Or it's a hard place to miss. It's a large farm and it's probably the nicest building in this area. So just head to the north, you'll see it there. Alright. So it takes you about maybe 20 minutes before you stumble upon a nicer house than all the decrepit, run-down, and almost in-ruin buildings. This large farm is a log cabin with a bunch of farmland around it, and you can see some of the crops that are growing, some of the areas that have been harvested, carts full of produce and wheat and all this other stuff. You see a well-dressed man kind of carrying a bundle of hay over his shoulders. Not a very big bundle, but tossing it into a cart. And he seems to be the only one working. So,
Well, I will approach. Are you Margova?
looks you up and down. This stranger is a human. Slick back black hair, streaks of white. Has a scar over his right eye. Wearing fine dress clothes in blue and gold. And very fancy shoes for the work that he's doing. I am.
I'll pull my hood down and kind of introduce myself. My name is Arcturus. I've come here to speak with you at the recommendation of Coggles.
Coggles. Okay, you have my attention.
Perhaps we should have this conversation inside.
And he kind of looks around. Nobody else out here?
How certain are you? Because what I need to speak to you about could spell trouble for both of us greatly.
Takes a deep breath in. Very wary about strangers. Let's go around to the back. He kind of leads you around to this small picnic table area underneath a tree. It's already tea set up there. Takes a seat.
I'll have a seat.
So, what is it that you want to talk about? I've already paid my rent.
Oh, I am not here to collect anything, other than perhaps your assistance.
At this point, you can see he looks a little guarded.
You are aware that Lord Creevance is not held in high regard to Elendria.
No, that's not a private matter. Everybody knows that.
I am here at the behest of Lady Kikimura of Elendria.
Had plenty of people come in and asked about Creevance. Couldn't
Oh,
help them
I'm
much.
not asking. You have the hearts and minds of the people.
I do.
Lord Creevance needs to go.
I agree.
And we believe that the people would rally behind you should we choose to instill you in his seat. Everything you have done henceforth has been for the good of the people. They love you. I believe you to be a good man and capable of leadership after we make him disappear.
See him take a sip of the tea. Gestures for you to go ahead and take a sip. Stretches out. Do you know why the people of this town love me?
Because you do what is best for them.
Because I don't put them in danger. I wouldn't ask them to do anything I wouldn't do, and unless there is assurance that my people's lives are not at stake, I don't think we could be of much use.
Well, how much good are you going to be to the people just keeping their heads above water? You are keeping them okay in the cycle of poverty that they are in. If you want the best for them, then he needs to go. And it's going to be a risk to everyone. I'm not here asking you to put yourself at risk while I sit back and do nothing. The party that I came with, our lives will be in danger as well. I'm not asking you to do something that we are not prepared to do.
Fair enough.
You are keeping them in the cycle, you are keeping them barely above water. The city used to be great, it should prosper again.
I agree. Now what is your plan?
Well, we have heard it's a punishable offense by his elite guard to hand out food en masse to the people.
Oh, unless you're a town guard.
Well, we are not. We have
Who is we?
the group I traveled here with. I am here to speak to you while they take care of other matters. But one of my party members will generate enough food to feed a large amount of people, and as we are not town guards, we hand it out. That brings the guards down, and we persuade those guards to lay down their arms, by force if necessary.
So, what is it that you need of me?
When the time comes after we have dispatched of the guards, we will need numbers to move on the castle. Once we have dispatched the elite guards, most of the danger is gone. We will handle Creevance and his fire giant. Large numbers is a very good deterrent.
Now, where did you hear about this fire giant?
From Coggles.
Coggles is a very secluded man. The giant has changed.
I hear they change every month,
They do.
which tells me that they have no real desire to be here.
They do what their master asks them.
Yes, and their goal is to protect Creevance, yes?
Keep everything in line, yes.
I feel as if we kill Creevance, the giant has nothing to do but go home. No reason to retaliate, his job is done.
They're also charged with protecting Creevance. So, if anything was to happen to them, or if anything was to happen to Creevance, safe to say that giant would be in trouble with his master.
Well,
So,
it's failed at the task. I do not see why it would choose to die in battle with us or to die going home.
what I'm saying is, you're not going to get to Creevance without having to fight the giant.
Oh, there are ways around things.
Okay, what is your plan?
Infiltration, stealth, assassination. You know how these things go.
I most certainly do not.
Well, hypothetically.
Hypothetically,
Yes. Hypothetically, my companion and I sneak into his room, stab him many times around the body and face, and then no longer have to worry about it.
now, and you see him point off into the distance. See that manor over there?
Yes, yes.
The very big one?
Yes.
Do you know every room in that building?
No, but I have done more with less.
Okay. Do you know where the giant stays?
No.
Do you know where Creevance stays?
No.
I believe that will be pertinent information for you to have before charging in there. And if you get that information, maybe I will garrison my troops and we will follow.
Well,
But if you're giving me a half-cocked idea, I'm not putting the lives of my citizens at risk.
well, I was going to go about this diplomatically, so I am going to attempt to use. Where is it at?
The That one spell next
Yeah.
to the other one.
You were about
So-
to scare the shit out of this
Words
man.
of terror. So we will continue our conversation, and he will make his wisdom saving throw.
Okay. 9.
He fails.
All right.
Well, you see, this
Mind if I
was-
see the feature real quick?
Not at all.
Sure, he's gotta find it again.
That's down here. I have a very long list.
We get it. You're good at things.
I have a lot of different skills and shit.
Damn jack of all trades.
Okay. So, what are you trying to accomplish with Words of Terror?
Mostly put him in that frightful state so it'll make either persuasion or intimidation easier.
Okay. That doesn't happen until the end of the conversation, though.
I know.
Okay. So, is that where you're ending the conversation?
No, I'm not ending the conversation. I'd still have to have like a full minute conversation. So, the reality of it is my companions and I are going to move forward with our plan. And if you think Creevance will show mercy on you or your people, should we happen to fail, you're dreaming. So it's really to inform you.
Why would
You should
Creevance
probably-
choose to attack me?
Oh, well, surely you don't think if my companions or I die, we won't completely disclose that this whole thing was your idea.
Is that the threat?
Oh, absolutely.
You see him stand up, puts down his tea. I would like to ask you to leave.
You
would-
know where to be when you have to be there. And I will turn around and walk away.
Okay. As you're leaving, you can feel the tension coming from him, the nervousness, the fear with the last words that he said. And as you begin to walk away, you can almost hear an audible sigh of relief as you walk off into the distance. All right. Anything else you'd like to do?
I'll head around town and see what information I can pick up.
Okay. So you four are heading out to scout together, correct?
Yep.
Okay. Where are you guys trying to scout?
Let's go west. You went north, so he probably has an idea of that.
What's to the west?
The west side of the city.
Western stuff.
What's there?
More decrepit buildings.
I bet there's a western wall.
Oh my god.
More decrepit buildings, more downtrodden people, dirt roads, overgrown plants and trees and weeds and stuff like that.
More seeds
Awesome.
for breakfast.
What kind of seeds?
Mixture of peaches and oranges and apples and. 'cause
Wait, what kind of orange?
Bush or
A
tree.
bush orange.
Okay, I wanted to make sure. Okay?
It's a specialty of this area. is orange bushes.
No, just at Hallamore.
I mean, did I not just pick them?
I don't know, you got caught by the guards before you actually picked anything.
I know, I was actually packing a few in the bag when I did.
And technically, the guards didn't confiscate anything.
No,
from
because then she said Papa and then she ran.
Oh, yeah.
And she calls herself a thief. You're a shoplifter.
Getting caught in broad daylight by the town guard.
It's
I'm a
out
thief.
in the open.
For real.
I did not claim to be a thief. I'm a retrievalist.
You're not the thief, you're a criminal. Let's go.
I believe last week she said she was going to steal something.
This is true. This is true. Have you successfully stolen anything so far?
Not in this campaign.
I don't think I've actually had the chance to steal.
As of right
anything,
now,
really.
you just cooked the third best food I've ever had.
Good. Anyways.
Alright, so more downtrodden people. Where's the town square?
Town Square, center of town.
Center of town?
Yep.
Where's Coggles' place?
Coggles' place is in the east.
The east.
Yeah.
Okay.
So we had to go
you
west
should have
anyway.
headed
I mean, we're
west.
sort of passing on the way there, right? So let's.
It's because he knew where it was. He took
Right?
us
Yeah,
there.
yeah, totally.
So as you guys head towards the center of town and towards the town square, you guys notice that there is a large broken down pavilion, almost like the Athenaeum, or not Athenaeum, the Athena Parthenon, but more open and way more rustic. Some of the pillars seem to be broken. Part of the roof is caved in. There are beggars and vagrants there just lazing around. Some amputees are laying around. Just everybody here looks sad, broken, defeated.
Is anybody conversating or
Conversing.
yeah?
Conversating's a thing. Conversating's a thing. Okay.
I mean, no, not really. Everybody just seems to be. It looks like everybody's broken. It looks like the saddest part of any war movie.
Okay.
So mid movie toward closer to the end.
Yeah. Okay.
So what is anybody talking? Just.
Laying around, not doing anything. Just.
And that's kind of like a theme in this town, right?
Oh yeah.
You can just lay around
This town's kind of a shithole.
a little bit.
Don't mean to be rude, but yeah, this is terrible.
Maybe it's a
Terrible.
good idea to maybe place some of those seeds, let it sprout, but maybe wait to.
Well, yeah, I wanted to wait because that was part of our plan was to, like, have me do it in mass and kind of cause like a bunch of people to come over here.
They don't have any churches here. Can't do it in mass.
Anyways,
No churches either.
so that we can like draw attention.
Is there any buildings that would be that would stand out as it's not run down? Like that's probably where the guy probably lives, whatever his name is.
Well, no, we know where he lives.
Oh yeah.
Who are you looking for?
But anyway.
Creevance.
Creevance?
Yeah.
Lives in the large building that you can see from where you guys are at.
See,
I want to kind of stick it out, like walk around and kind of just count.
It's a large building that you can see from the town square, but it is
But
in
if you
the-
stand up on the
No.
rock, you can see it.
It was
Yeah.
a good question though. Are there any other buildings around here that aren't
Okay.
run down? Every building is run down.
Everything looks like this city looks like it's in ruins.
Okay, so I kind of just.
There are
want-
fires. Like
I mean,
just,
is it really a city then? It's just the ruins with people.
Yeah,
Like-
pretty much. It's just
with one building, one standing building. So I just want to like look at every entrance, like how heavily guarded each entrance is, how many windows are, how high each window is, how many floors.
Wait. So you're trying to go to the
casing the
building.
joint.
The
I'm
building's in the north.
choosing it. I'm
The
trying.
building's in the northwestern part of town.
Okay.
Yeah, we're not
that's,
there.
Okay, well that's where I want to go.
okay. So we'll make
But
our
can
way.
it tell how many stories is from where we are?
Give me a perception check.
18. Perception. Plus 4, 19. 20, 22.
23.
Thank you.
Good way
Okay,
to
that's
start
to make out the building. So you can now give me an intelligence check.
Fuck. 10.
Straight
10.
intelligence. Just
10.
10?
10.
You're not very familiar with architecture, but you can tell that there's probably maybe 4 to 6 stories there. It's a large building.
Fuck. That's gonna be hard to scale.
I mean, not for one of you.
I got you. Well, maybe. Isn't there like a
Spider
barrier?
cat?
No, it's like a barrier or something.
That's all I was waiting for. I was like,
But see, it's either gonna be
If only we had a 6-armed feline.
Alright.
6-armed feline monk. Who, takes no negatives to movement when they try to climb. From where you guys are, you guys can't see if there's a gate or any kind of barrier.
Okay, I thought
I thought we
Coggles
were
had told us.
told like some kind of like
There's
Like
a
magic barrier.
there's an anti-magic zone
Oh, okay.
somewhere around there. But
That just encasing the whole manor.
yeah, but it's not visible.
Gotcha.
So that means Spider Cat might not work.
No.
So-
Well, they can
At least not with Spider Climb. He can probably
Oh, So
still just
the
run
big
up
area
walls
we're
fast.
at that's kind of overgrown, but where everybody is, Is there any buildings slightly to one side or the other that might be good for hiding, but be able to watch from that area? If someone
there's
Vantage
plenty.
here.
There's plenty of buildings. Most of them are 1 and 2 stories. If you're looking for a vantage point, you're probably gonna want to choose one of the 2-story ones. But all these buildings are vacant or with squatters in them. Like,
are we still in the square?
I mean,
Or did
well,
we
let's
move
get to
on?
evicting some people.
you guys are in the square still.
Okay.
There's most of these buildings are boarded shut. You can see the remnants of old shops that used to be here. Reno, from what you remember, the town square is where most of the merchants used to go. There were plenty of shops the last time you came here, and now it looks like none of them are there.
He couldn't have done any shopping anyway.
No.
But looking around the town square, is there any kind of, say, like bulletin boards or anything like that have like public notices or anything like that on them?
Anything like that has probably been vandalized and graffitied over.
Okay. I was basically looking to see if there was any kind of essentially propaganda or like wanted posters of people that this lord is trying to get rid of and that kind of stuff.
There's a few wanted posters just like laying around on the ground, but all outdated.
Okay.
I say we look for a couple fail safes too, in case shit goes wrong.
It's planning for failure. No, I'm playing.
That's true.
It's not
And
failure.
like
It's a
ways
backup
out,
plan.
and then like a rendezvous point if we get split up.
And maybe talk with some other people. See.
No.
I don't know if it seems like any of them really want to talk.
Oh
They
yeah.
don't like paying extra attention to us or like.
Yes, I mean, some of them lift their heads to see you guys as you walk by, but nobody's making an effort to be like, hey, you, talk to me.
like, help me.
Because their throat hurts.
Nah, it seems, when I say broken, it seems like they've almost lost the will to live. Only thing keeping them going is breathing.
Jesus.
Yeah.
This place sucks.
It does. Like,
This is,
Who
I mean,
would
I-
choose to live here?
So, we came in through like a gate. So it's a gated in city.
Mhm.
Right.
walled off city, yeah.
And does it seem like. How do the walls on the outside look?
Decrepit.
Decrepit? Like, we could like easily climb it decrepit? Or like just break through that bitch and keep going?
Climbing it would be a chance of roll.
Mm.
So you would have to roll to see, but I mean, there's plenty of footholds and stuff like that.
Yeah, like,
Plenty of vines that are just growing up through the
okay.
through
So
the
not,
structure
not
itself.
break through.
I was about to say, I'm
decrepit,
gonna
just, like,
assume probably just running straight through it's probably not gonna
That's
work.
like, let's
Jumping
make
out
sure.
right through it.
Like, who knows?
When you guys were coming in,
If you
the
want
outer
big.
walls look nice and sturdy. The
It's
inner
walls,
walls
like
look,
crap.
yeah.
Okay.
Oh, it's a facade.
And like anyone really like guarding the walls or just
You see
No.
a few guards just patrolling up on the ramparts and stuff like that.
okay. Anyone that looks important? Can we give like
Give me a perception check.
Right quick, these walls that are surrounding this city, is there only the one gate entrance, or?
No, there's two.
Okay.
There's one at the east and one at the west.
10?
10.
Good.
I mean, everybody kind of looks the same here.
Yeah.
Not racist wise.
No. Like everyone just covered in dirt and they all look the same.
Everybody covered in dirt, either an
Dirt and
amputee
sadness.
or
Yeah.
Yeah.
Emaciated, just awesome. This is great.
malnourished.
I'm so sad already.
Alright.
This is like the arms of the angel.
Yeah,
It's
I
like
was
we
Walk
walked
the
saying,
angel said.
It's like we walked into the middle of London during World War II after they bombed the shit out of it.
I feel a little depressed, you guys.
It's their French Revolution.
Alright,
That's the
so
revolution.
walking around, we're not really seeing much.
The guards that are walking around that we see, do
Mhm.
they seem to be like just trying to help people, or are they just kind of going about their business like this is all normal, or like are they
Most of them seem like it's normal, but you do see them trying to help out some people. Every other chance they get.
so
Like-
they're not the ones like actively oppressing?
Oh no.
Okay.
They're the ones trying to help. They're the only ray of hope in this town.
Can we like
So-
approach them?
Oh, wait.
Oh, I was gonna say, how's the layout of this? Like, how convoluted is it? What's the dynamics of like this area?
So here, maybe I can draw it out.
Like,
So give us that city planning.
Yeah, like it's like a bunch of shacks on top of shacks, or we like walking through like small streets, or just a whole bunch of open, dirty nastiness.
Wait,
That
Shack
kind
is
of thing.
here?
Yep, take away the green.
How much green left?
Not the nature.
You know, I see you doing a lot, but not much is happening.
Shit.
Lots of clicks with no follow through, bro.
Let's see.
Stream, I don't know if you can see what's going on.
Oh, they
We're
can.
just-
Oh,
All right, cool. So you're along with this ride with us.
A little bit of this, a little bit of this, sprinkle a little bit of that. Just
Quick,
fire.
everyone just stare at Will, make him uncomfortable.
Ah, you think that's gonna make me uncomfortable?
Quick, everyone silently judge him.
Oh no, not the judgment.
Judging.
Yeah, they're like horrible pits where there's just like dead bodies in there.
They all live in lumber mills?
I was about to say, these look like some pretty nice houses.
Just think of them as like ruins.
They look nice, but
I don't think
huge.
that there's ruins on here.
Type ruins. Just try it. Just try it.
There we go.
Matt, you're gonna have to quit knowing things about stuff. You're making him look bad.
I'm making him look bad.
Okay, he's making himself look bad and you're pointing it out, dick.
See,
Yeah.
I'll hold that one. I'll hold that one.
How are you gonna hold it?
Gently.
Cup.
So this would be the town square.
Oh Jesus.
Yeah.
I should definitely stand up. Don't want to be taking jokes, probably.
And these are all the rundown buildings over here.
All right, now where's the
This
one
place looks like
from
shit.
Which one?
They didn't plan this out
Roman
very well.
Parthenon or something.
Yeah, like
Here.
even if these weren't wrong,
Okay.
Yeah,
like
they
fucked up,
are
this makes
the-
zero
not,
sense.
they're
Gotcha.
not built in a very city-like manner. So where do you want to put the houses? Just scatter them throughout the field.
You know what? I'm tired of this.
Oh shit.
Fuck you guys, I'm taking my city with me.
Oh shit, the whole city just went bye-bye.
Oh, there we go. Look at all those.
Guys, we did it. We got rid of the city. Is that what our problem? Is that what we were doing?
Well, I mean, if there's no city, there's no dictator, so I feel like we just
There you
accomplished our
go.
mission.
So what I'm hearing is nuke it and we'll start over.
Mind your way.
Now you are.
Let's see.
If you were, she would have been verbally abusive and demeaning.
Oh,
Oh,
my
you're absolutely
goodness.
right.
Just whatever.
She's the mean one of the group.
She really is. Don't let this smile and shit fool you. She's a monster. Earlier, she called me dumb and ugly and said I couldn't read good.
Yeah.
Well,
I cried myself to sleep many a nights.
Many of nights.
It's hard to listen to. Krystal, why are you so mean? She
Said I
laughs.
can't even reach the top shelf.
She laughs at the suffering. You hear it.
Yeah, I just put myself down and she
just give
Like
it.
the funniest
Yep.
thing she's ever
Yep.
heard.
she cackled.
That's funny as shit.
I like it.
It was like on the line, like
Hey.
It's a street.
Who's building these fucking houses?
They're on top of each other, man. I wonder the falling
It's a
apart.
rough
It's a
place.
shit.
Fuck the
Guys.
dictator. We need to
It's a shanty
assassinate
town.
the contractor.
Oh,
can you imagine trying to give someone directions to your place? Take a left and a left and a left.
They're street names, damn
Roads
it.
down.
Alright, you're gonna go to the house with the blue roof.
You're gonna go to the rundown one on the west side,
Take a left on Jumble Boulevard.
and then once you see like a little,
Once you get to Clusterfuck Avenue, you're there.
Except for the house with the
Right
windows.
past Shithole Circuit.
yeah. If you see a bunch of dirty people, you made it. If you see some depressed people, you went too far.
If you hit the ruins with that
If you see
bigger
the dirty
kind of
and
oblong
depressed
hole in it,
people,
you've gone too far.
you could be anywhere in town.
alright, yeah.
Alright, that's what we're looking at. Okay. Alright, we came from the
Shut up.
west. We came from the east. We're going to the west.
Yeah.
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 I feel
So
like
they can see this.
Huh?
They can see this.
Yeah.
You're
I
not
feel
lying
like
to
that
me.
one green-roofed
No.
building has a special quest for you.
Let's go there.
What makes you think that?
Yeah, see, look, they can
See?
see it. It's right there.
Hey.
Atrocious.
Alright.
And then we just disappear again.
Alright, so
Am I still here?
now that I have the visual, you may want to delete this in case we get new viewers and they have no idea what they're looking at.
Why should they be any different than the rest of us?
Shut up. Oh,
Hey,
Just he put an abandoned town in the middle of this abandoned town.
He's like, I'm just gonna make this bigger. Hold on.
This is what you see.
Hey, when I asked for like the
Yeah,
dynamics and
bigger,
stuff, I
bigger,
wasn't.
bigger.
You didn't have to draw this. You could have just.
Did
been
you
like,
really just delete everything to
And
make
then you're
all
gonna
of them
make-
green-roofed buildings?
And then there's gonna be a blue one in the center.
But if you make it really big, isn't it just a big abandoned town?
No, it just makes the house.
That's an abandoned
Now
continent.
you make me want to do this.
hey, if you can do better, please.
Build him maps and send them to
I know, right?
Alright.
Just
I'll do it.
look. If anybody wants to build a map that's watching and wants to like throw it into the campaign, feel free. Cause I hate doing this shit.
I play enough SimCity to know
Or
how to
if
do
you would
this.
like us to continually criticize his
You
work.
know, if you look at it sideways, it actually looks kind of worse.
Now there's an abandoned tree stump.
Now you need to put that castle.
Who the
wherever
fuck
he
put
lives.
the edge of
Oh
a
yeah, where's the
wall
house?
in the middle
Where's
of
the
town?
nice house?
Where's the nice one?
Oh, hold on. So
That's
the nice
probably right.
house is going to be
I really thought he was gonna grab it.
this
Another-
one, and it's this much bigger than the other houses, and it's
And
all
it's
the
up
way
there.
up here,
Okay.
this way, all the way
Okay,
up this
okay.
way.
Does this man live at Capsule Corp? What am I looking at?
Why does he live in a building, Dick?
There.
Compensating.
That's a castle.
Alright, there we go.
I don't like that it's facing the other
Now
way.
this looks like the kind of posh person I'd like to kill.
It's facing the wrong direction. From
I
the
have
other
good
building.
news for you, sir.
So basically, his castle is the size of the city we are currently in.
I know, right?
I'm disliking
Just
this
get
guy.
your own town. This is like Colleen Heights right now. Like, just get your own town.
Heights is just a greater clean area.
Oh man. Okay, so
Now that we're done criticizing me,
yes.
We're not done.
now
The
that we're
night is
putting,
young, sir. The night is young.
now that we're putting this on pause and waiting for the next thing to criticize me about,
There we go.
what else are we?
Why is your haircut so patchy? You've got spots right here that are.
Is that gray? Right
Oh my god.
Yes.
So we made it to the abandoned
We're in
Parthenon
the
building.
center.
Yeah, we're
Yes.
there. And we're seeing some guards helping, right?
Not actively, like kicking children
Right, yeah,
and
not like
stuff.
kicking people that are down. So lie. Can
Maybe we should
approach them? Yeah.
and talk to them.
Yes. I would like to approach one.
One of the guards, or
We got one of the guards. Not one of the people that's just like
just laying there.
soulless.
It's like, oh, that's not a person, that's a corpse.
I imagine there's like a smell to this city.
That's not
There
a
is.
person.
It's a rancid smell.
That's not a person. They're poor.
Let me help you with.
Fucking tiny people.
Like he's adding people to.
Oh my god.
Now these guys are gonna be lost as fuck in this jumble fuck.
Damn.
Okay.
They've lived here
Right,
long
you can
enough.
see
They
'em.
know.
Yeah, this town really is going to shit, man. The people the size of the buildings right now.
And they're see-through. They're ghosts.
Where are they?
You've killed all these
Yonder.
people.
There they are. There they are.
We want to talk to that one.
Yeah.
I
We're
know,
gonna,
right?
we're gonna talk to that one right there.
Hold on, I think that's the fire giant.
Never mind. Don't talk to that one. Don't talk to that one.
Oh my god.
Okay.
Oh my god!
That's about right.
Oh my god.
She's gonna climb it and swat it by planes.
Hey, so what's the scaling of these
I
squares?
look
Because if this is
huge.
still 5 feet,
No, it's
That is
not.
a tiny ass man.
I mean,
All right,
compared to
now
her, yeah.
You said.
Now, when she starts talking, you have
Putting
to
your
move the little figure.
yeah, no, that's how that
You're
works.
putting your stick in his face.
You.
Talk to
I'm having
you,
too much fun
please.
with this.
Oh my
All right.
We are live.
I realized what kind of dork barks really hard.
Hi guys, we don't know what the fuck we're doing either.
But apparently this building-sized lady is poking him in the face with her stick.
Yep, that was me. Alright.
Let me just clear this now.
Your beard is wispy.
Now you're getting rid of it? Oh.
Oh, I thought we were still criticizing it, my bad.
Okay.
Like, who
So-
are we criticizing?
We're approaching, right?
Well,
Okay, you walk up to one of the town guards. He's sitting there just finishing up helping one of the amputees drink some of the water that they had in the water sleeve. Can I help you, ma'am?
So we are from out of town.
I can tell. You're talking.
Oh. Yeah, I did notice that. It's very quiet here. Yeah. What's going on?
Depression.
Depression.
Mm-hmm.
Like just a blanket of depression covering this
Absolutely.
town? Awesome. This is
Pull that shit up and snuggle in.
a moth-eaten
this is
quilt of
great.
depression.
So everywhere you go, everyone is like this.
Oh, absolutely. Except over at the Lord's Manor and over at Margova's.
The Margovis?
Yes.
Is there anything like you guys need help with?
Do you have time to fix that city?
I mean, I could try.
Baby steps, man. You gotta start somewhere.
What skills do you have?
Oh, I'm a druid.
Oh, okay. Can you build things?
I could try.
Can you heal people?
Yes.
Okay. Everybody here needs healing.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
Yeah. That sounds great. How about the leadership here?
Which one?
The leadership of this town. Who runs it?
There's like 3 factions here.
Oh,
There's the gods, there's Creevance, and then there's Margova.
okay.
There was another small faction led by Juniper, but she hasn't been seen for days.
Ah, Juniper. Okay.
Where would she be exactly?
Heaven knows she's used to walk around town helping people out, but since she disappeared, nobody's...
Is there a prison near here?
Yes.
Okay, where?
Do you still look like a child, by the way?
Yes.
Okay.
That way, and he points eastward, towards back to where you guys came from. She wouldn't be in prison, not ours anyways.
Not yours?
Yes.
How many
Which
prisons are
prison
there?
would she be in?
I mean, anybody can be held prisoner.
Okay. Do you have any idea?
We're all prisoners here. We can't leave.
Do you know anybody who would hold her hostage or prisoner?
The Lord Creevance, possibly.
Would you suspect that maybe he's holding her there?
Almost positive, but I mean, I can't say for sure. I'm not one for gossip.
Okay. And why can't you leave?
If we try to leave, the sentries get to us.
Where are the sentries?
The household warriors of Creevance.
So, safe to say Creevance is the reason why the town is the way that it is?
Absolutely.
And the
You are not even from the
depression.
northern part of this continent, are you?
I mean,
Are you from the Elendria territories?
I'm from far away.
Seems that way. Everybody in Elendria knows about Vanise.
And so no one has tried to come to help you?
I mean, many have tried, but the giants usually keep them away.
Giants, right. Yeah, I think I heard about that. You guys have any questions?
I have one actually. You said that the only other person besides Creevance that is doing well for themselves is Margova, correct?
Yes.
How exactly has he managed that?
Margova used to be a druid. He lives off the land. He farms, he raises cattle, and he uses those skills to help out the people around town.
And Creevance has no issue with this?
Creevance has no issues as long as it's the gods that are helping, and since Margova is technically part of the gods, no.
Is there a reason he doesn't want anybody besides the guards feeding? Like, is this man trying to save face because it's already gone?
I have no idea. It's always been a mystery to us, but plenty of outsiders who enter town rarely leave for trying to help out the poor. Nothing we can really do. The elite units are much stronger than us.
About these elite units, how would one maybe distinguish them?
Black cloaks, you can't see their face. It almost looks like it's blurred out. It's really weird. It's almost like magic. But they all look the same. Many people have speculated that they're like simulacrums. Doppelgangers of one person being controlled remotely.
Do you see them around here often?
Not unless newcomers come. Since you guys are here, we're probably going to get a good view of them within the next week or so.
So what do you have to do to get them to come out?
Try to rush the gates of the Lord's Manor.
No.
Feeding people without being a god. Pretty much anything to bring up morale.
Oh, okay.
It's like he thrives on the fear and despair of people here.
Interesting. Okay.
How do you feel about your situation?
Oh, I'm stuck. I'm going to die a god. Whether it's weapon in hand or in my sleep, somebody's going to kill me or I'm just going to drop dead.
So you've decided that you're probably gonna die as a guard.
I'm content.
Are you worried about how soon that death might come?
No. If it comes today, tomorrow, or 50 years from now.
Would you say the other guards share your viewpoint?
Not all of them. I'm sure some of them are more wily than others, the ones that joined 5 years ago, but for the most part, a lot of people think like me. This is just a town of despair. And we're only here to live, die, and feed fear to whoever fear mongers come our way.
Are there recruitments for new guards?
I'm sorry, child. You have a very particular vocabulary.
She's eccentric. I'm sorry.
I'm very smart for my age.
And how old are you?
That's a good question.
I'm stepping away from her.
I'm old enough to know that there's a problem.
I mean, you don't have to be old, mature, wise, or anything to know that there's a problem here. Tell by the stench 3 miles away.
But the question
It means that you don't have to go there, Arcturus.
is there a recruitment for guard?
Oh, there's always recruitment for God, but I mean, are you all looking to apply?
Well, I'm just curious to find out how long that process is and what the process is.
Grab some armor, grab some weapons, and do your rounds. I mean, we don't discriminate. If you're healthy enough to put on armor and wield a sword, you're healthy enough to be a god.
So usually the guard just stick outside, nobody goes inside.
Yeah, do any guards go inside of the manor?
We try not to. Last
Can
one
you?
that, I mean, we can. We're always welcome there, but last person who went in there didn't come out.
You did.
Maybe he got promoted.
Oh, he's hoping.
Could be.
So have you ever been in the manor? No. You've been close to the manor?
Do you want to be close to the manor?
Hell no. At this point, Arcturus is kind of roaming the streets, and you guys can see him from where you guys are at. Because you said you were roaming around?
Yeah, just kind of looking for them, picking up information where I can.
Yeah, they're
I'm sure
they stand out very easily.
If
I'm still big, I just have some mud on my face.
Yeah.
if something were to happen to Lord Creevance, like what would happen for you?
Prosperity.
Sounds
Would
promising.
you be happy or saddened by?
Well, I wouldn't be sad.
Okay, that's all I wanted to know. Thank you.
Does this child lead you?
No, she just likes to hear herself talk.
That one's her daddy.
Oh, you have a very smart child, sir. You should be proud.
Yeah, I like to call him Papa Nora.
I mean, is that how you want to be addressed? Because I would feel very uncomfortable calling you that.
Yes, please.
Huh?
He likes it. Go for it.
Okay.
Just look him straight in the eye. Call me daddy.
Give me a persuasion.
Oh no, that seemed like intimidation.
Yeah, you know what? Give me
That was
intimidation.
intimidation for
Oh,
sure.
man.
That was definitely.
Imitating the guard or imitating the DM?
Either way, it matter. I don't have shit in either one of those. That's 13.
I will not.
Alright.
Yeah, I'm gonna rejoin
He
them
tried, he
if I've
tried.
spotted him.
Okay.
Can I try to persuade him?
To do what?
Call him daddy.
I mean, how are you trying to do this?
Call him daddy.
Okay, give me an intimidation check.
Oh my gosh.
Word.
I shouldn't have taken the drink that way.
You started this.
And it should be a t-shirt now.
That was 10.
I will not.
If it was persuasion, it would have been a bit. Call him daddy.
Go on.
Alright, Arcturus
You know
has
he's lying.
rejoined the group.
What's up, Artie?
Another one of your friends.
Yeah, this is Artie.
Nice to meet you. I don't think he likes that.
Arcturus or something like that, for real, but I like to call him
Well,
Artie.
It is somewhat against his will, but Margova has joined our cause. He will be there.
Oh, word.
Cause.
Hey, so remember when I asked if you were willing to die earlier?
Yes.
Well, this is why.
Are you willing to live?
Yes. Wait.
Are you willing to live and die simultaneously?
There's a lot of pieces of the puzzles here that I am not 100% sure fit.
Where's the guard captain?
Uh, office
Arcturus.
should be at the.
Office?
The Arcturus office?
He should be at the barracks at this time of day.
So am I going to be able to tell the barracks apart from these buildings, or are they also on the floor?
Well, you know where the barracks are. They're up on the.
You know,
They're
what they
actually
used to look
in the
like.
walls.
Oh, okay, I see what you're
yeah.
saying. I understand.
They're built into the walls.
Margova has some reservations, but I do believe he will show. He does not strike me as a coward.
Magova is one of the bravest people here.
Well, maybe we should.
He has some
I'll talk
doubts
to him.
as to whether or not we will be able to achieve anything, but I believe he will.
Did he want to meet the rest of us?
No.
No. Really wanted
Again,
to meet
he
him.
was not too excited about my offer. I was asked to leave, but I do believe I got through to him.
Maybe stop sending him to go.
I was about to say, maybe we should
We
stop
didn't send him.
letting him go by
Whether he
himself.
likes me or not is irrelevant. I believe it was successful.
Did you threaten him?
Absolutely not.
Not even with a good time.
No.
Insight check.
I was like, do I believe him?
Give me an insight check.
It's like I would have, but I'm playing with a puppy over here.
Deception.
I got 18. I know that's not going to touch his shit, but
Got 23.
I also have 23.
Oh.
Reroll. High roll wins.
I never rolled high 2 in a row.
I believed him.
13.
11.
Hey, she believes me. Absolutely not. Why
Good
would
try
I,
though.
why
Good
would
try
I
though.
threaten him?
You were like, yeah.
I guess.
No.
That sucks. I just really
Again,
wanted
he
to
was
meet
not too excited about the proposal. But he is worried about putting the people in danger. But if they want their lives back, they're going to have to
Well,
they're going to have to fight for
We
it.
do
What lines
have.
are we taking from them? Like, let's be real.
That is kind of my point, is this is no life at all. I would rather die on my feet like a man than live on my knees.
They're not living, they're surviving. Barely at that.
Well, we did learn some interesting things, which is the guards are hiring, and if you are a guard, you can go into the manor.
Well-
Like, no one's gonna stop you.
She's going out to potty.
My thought on this is if we can rally Arfis along with Margova, we have a slight idea on where Juniper is. I believe I can get us inside. Even without joining the guards. So it is a matter of, do we want to draw his elite guards out?
That's the question. Do we want to draw the elite guards out, or do we want to sneak in and send some people to sneak in? Or
Well, it defeats the purpose of getting people to join our cause if we're just going to sneak in. However,
I can't go in, so that's on you guys.
It will have to be me and you for sure.
Uncle Arcturus.
well,
Uncle
Uncle
if
Harvey.
we do go in, I would like to take William, because I do not plan on sneaking in. I plan on walking through the front door with my bodyguard and my personal attendant.
Okay, out of game real quick. Didn't we
okay.
establish that last time?
Yes.
Okay.
That was part of the plan.
Yeah, I plan on walking in with my bodyguard and personal attendant. If you can get the people riled up while we are inside, you draw the elite guard out while we are inside. It puts us in a room with Lord Creevance, the elite guard out of the way. Between the three of us, we can avoid the giant and dispatch Creevance. If Margova shows, the guards rally behind us and we can find and free Juniper.
Okay.
Are we having this conversation while this guard is still standing here?
I am not concerned about it.
So this is why I was asking.
What's your name, by the way?
Adam.
Adam.
Yes.
Good to meet you, Adam.
Nice to meet you,
Tajir.
Tajir.
My name is William.
William.
Arcturus.
Arcturus.
Zenora.
Child.
Ember.
Ember. If you are looking for help to take down Creevance, I'm pretty sure I can rally some troops.
That would be wonderful, Adam.
I believe the numbers will inspire more.
Now, granted, we don't have many to spare, and some of them are pretty depressed, like the rest of these folks. But whatever I can, be more than happy to help. If it,
So when these outsiders have fed the villagers before, and the elite guard comes out to get them, do they kill them right away, or do they take them into the manor?
it depends.
Oh.
If they put up a fight, they get killed. If not, they get taken away and probably killed somewhere else.
Okay.
One thing I can say for sure, we've never ejected anybody from the city.
Good to know.
Well, if we can get a member of the guard to go up after we put some of these things in motion, we get a member of the guard to go to the castle. They have an emissary, myself, and his bodyguard and attendant, that need to speak to Lord Creevance immediately. Emissaries from Elendria. I have someone with enough of a connection, I believe. He'll at least let us in the door.
Okay.
He doesn't have the means here to launch a full-scale war, so I do not believe he would want to bring that on himself. All I have to do is convince him that killing us would do so.
So did you guys want me to do a distraction after you went inside?
Yes, while we are inside, that will
Then
get the
distraction.
guards out of the castle.
So
Okay.
probably wait, like, what, 10 minutes at most?
And you
Well,
guys are gonna have to come get
It's a
me
very
out of the
large
dungeons.
castle.
As you guys are talking, you see Zero over there, like, walking up to some of the people and touching them and then walking away, moving around. Just imitating some of the guards that he sees. Just
Oh.
Don't touch that. You don't know where it's been.
Okay, so then to be clear, the distraction is not to lure the elite guards out and attack them, since we'll be
It is
half-
just to get them out of the castle.
Okay, so
I
we
would
need to get them
say
out of the castle
once
and
you
then
get their
arrested.
attention, either flee, or that would be the time to get everyone who is joining our cause to just swarm on.
We do have one problem.
Yes.
Zero.
I will leave this thing with Reno. I did
Okay.
not want it to begin with.
Call me Uncle Reno.
Alright, so if we're gonna do that, I can start crafting a lot of
Orange bushes?
fruit. Yeah. Fruits. And get that ready so we can pass that all out at once.
okay.
Okay.
So you guys are starting to plan now?
Well, we go and speak
I
to
don't, no,
Arcturus.
Yeah.
no.
Oh, I was like,
I was
yo.
about to say, we still have
Yeah.
some things to
So
discuss.
we have to go and speak to Arcturus.
Yes.
Alright.
Alright,
Should
so
probably
let's-
start heading that way.
Yeah, and that was, you said barracks.
Well,
The-
he's also coming to Coggles later today. We could just meet him back there.
Okay.
Well, if he's going to pick up some equipment from Coggles, that might be the best place to meet him.
Okay.
Obviously, I'm going to have to get myself cleaned up.
Same.
Didn't you lose your fancy boots?
No, I lost my dirty boots. My fancy boots are now my normal boots.
Which are now dirty because we've been walking in muck.
Well, we've been traveling. Of course my boots would be dirty.
You know, because those boots are made for walking.
And that's just what they do. If
So,
you keep it up, they're
while
going
we
to
were
walk all over
scouting-
you.
While we were scouting the town, did we see like a spot that would be the best place to cause the distraction?
Mm,
Town square?
yeah.
Okay.
Where it's easily visible
Nice.
from
You can
the.
ask Arcturus also.
Easily visible,
yeah.
lots of places to flee towards. Like, depending on what direction they come from, you can go the other way.
You said there was 2-story buildings in the town center?
Yeah, realistically, like, the 2-story buildings are only 6 feet high because normal buildings are 3 feet high.
And I mean, you get a better vantage point by standing on her shoulders because she's taller than the buildings.
Out here looking like...
Are we done making fun of my maps?
For now.
For now. Alright, we will head back to Coggles.
Okay. Doesn't take you guys long. You guys pretty much know the way. It's straight shot from the town square. You guys knock on the door. Who is it?
It's me!
Me who?
You know.
Oh.
Feline. 5'5".
Again.
Is
Six
this like
arms.
Is this like a code word thing?
No,
Is
this is
this
like...
every time that you have to go. Like, if you don't say this, he doesn't open the door? Or.
Doors begin unlocking.
Kind of be paranoid. I don't know why.
Opens the door.
This is just like deja vu, just a little.
I don't know.
To answer your question, tall one, I can't see out the door.
I mean, I figured that, but.
But
Just the fact that this is the exact conversation that we had before. It's me who.
You know.
I don't recall.
You also didn't recall a lot of things at the other places, but whatever.
that's what you get for playing with her.
She's not too bad.
Do we gotta start
It's kind of
criticizing
it's
and
a theme
judging
with
you?
him, though. You notice, like, there's always, like, a door and, like, a certain way to get in.
Oh, no. If you answer the question the first time, I open the door.
Oh, okay.
Depending on who it is.
It seems to be a thing that Tajir does.
You mean Reno?
Got her!
Your name's Reno?
No, he explained this
Yeah,
like
we
2
went
sessions
over
ago.
I can't remember.
Yeah, remember
so
we
many
were all
names.
talking to Ronix and he was so my name's Reno.
There we go. Yes, I remember. Okay.
You had this whole thing about you didn't trust him because he's been lying to you since we
We
met.
did. Yes, we did do that. Yep. It's been a
Damn,
while.
she
It's been a
forgot her
while.
mistrust in me. I like it.
She still remembers her mistrust in me, and she's never caught me doing anything.
Yep.
Still waiting for that.
Seems like metagame.
I always feel that inkling, you know?
So what'd you guys find out?
This place sucks.
Well, I told you that when you got here.
Yes, but now we know firsthand.
No, yeah,
You have
like-
a dog?
Look what you did.
somewhere. Now, please come in. Any
Go in.
gestures for everybody to enter? Did you guys enter and he closed the door again with the locks to... Okay. And you see now that there is a large table in the middle of his workshop, and you see parchment just laid out. Okay. War room meeting. What did we learn?
So do you know Adam? That like, you know, that very young guard out in the town square. He's lost all hope.
Yeah.
He doesn't know.
Well, he was telling me that him and plenty of guards are willing to die, regardless of if they accomplish anything. So I'm pretty sure that's like a safe.
What a
alliance
bunch
there.
of idiots.
Yeah.
Who would die?
Yeah, they were just saying, yeah, I'm ready to die. This place sucks.
I believe Margova would be there when we need it.
Okay, so you went and talked to Margova.
We learned that the guards are hiring. They learned that the guards are hiring.
Oh, if you were looking for a job, I could have told you that.
No, we're not looking for a
We
job.
are
See,
waiting on Arfis to arrive
We're looking for
to
ways.
get the rest of the guards in our cause. With Juniper being missing in action, I believe the plan should move forward sooner rather than later.
I might have some word on Juniper. So, I was actually talking to her when she disappeared, and I didn't think anything of it until you all showed up. So I think Juniper is deep in the basement of the manor
So she is lost to us for now.
for now. Distraction!
She was talking to me because I wasn't speaking.
Okay. So, Arfis will be here in a few hours. Anybody have any equipment you want me to fix, repair, or...
I'm gonna hand him my rapier. I caused some damage to this, destroying a demonic artifact.
He takes a look at it, holds his hand out. It's much larger than he is. This little tinker gnome is... Are you handing him the blade?
Yeah.
Okay. Takes it and is much larger than him. Doesn't seem like anything's wrong, but I'll take a look. Anybody else?
Short rest.
Okay.
Pull all my knives, daggers, and all that.
Are they broken or...
Well, I mean, the goblin sword and the goblin dagger maybe, but
Okay.
just inspect it. If it's not broken, bring it back.
Okay.
Fuck you,
He's just looking. He's just going to repair. He's not going to tell you anything about them.
Well, if they're, I'm not saying if they need repairing.
Hey, come here.
Look what you did.
Come here.
Look, she was tapping on me. I
Sit.
gave her pets.
Lay down.
And now she's barking. Good job.
Okay.
Just if anything looks like it needs repair. Otherwise,
Alright. So, what are you guys doing until Arcturus gets here?
I am going to get myself cleaned up, put on my nicer clothing, rebraid my hair.
Okay.
Get myself looking all regal, put
I'm
on
at
my
least-
fancy clothes.
at least gonna bathe and I don't really have any clothes on. I'm just kind of like, well,
Bath is that way. And he points to this small wooden door.
I go through and go shower.
Yeah. Inside is a bucket with a pull string. Make sure you fill the water back up. There's a small sink.
Okay. Running water. At least they have running water, guys.
Oh, you thought. Get to pumping. There's a little pump handle next to the sink.
This town can't even afford stable buildings. Like,
Alright. And you guys said you were doing what? Meditating? Okay. Short rest.
Yeah, take short rest.
Okay.
Do anything, but
Getting myself cleaned up and getting dressed counts as a short rest. I'm not doing anything strenuous.
Alright. Time passes by fairly smoothly. Zeros is over there messing with some of Coggles' equipment. You see Coggles running after him, trying to make sure he doesn't get into anything dangerous. Coggles himself walks over to this large glass box with a bunch of stones in it that looks familiar to you, as sort of like the same kind of stones that the professor had. But you see him go over there, speaking to a couple of them, close the case. And after a while, you guys hear a knock on the door. See Coggles walk over there. Who is it? And from behind the door, you guys hear, it's Office. Quickly, he starts unlatching all the locks, opens the door, and you see this tall, burly man, white beard, slick back white hair, golden eyes. And you can see that his skin is fairly pale. Walks in with this very intimidating demeanor with his plate armor on. I'm here to pick up the equipment. And you see him kind of trail off with his words as he looks around to see this ragtag group of people, you all, fixing yourselves up, taking a rest.
Hello.
Hello.
hi.
Hello.
You must be Arthas. We have been waiting for you.
If I must be. Why are you waiting for me? You see him put his hand at the side where his...
Well, my friend, you are the last piece of the puzzle to liberate this town.
Kind of looks at Coggles, and Coggles is like,
You are the last piece.
This place is really depressing.
Yes.
okay.
We're here
Like to help. Yeah.
Okay, and Coggles goes over and closes the door behind him. Help? How?
Maybe overthrow your leadership
Oh,
or
really?
lack thereof.
My leadership?
No, not your.
Oh.
The leadership
The
of this
towns.
town.
Oh,
The
Creevance.
people who runs you and everybody else.
Oh, nobody. Well, okay.
Yeah.
They
That
quite
keeps you from
clearly
leaving.
do. Well, Margova, when the fighting starts, will join in.
Will he? How did you persuade him of that?
I
Well,
think it's
because if
time
it
to-
fails while I'm being tortured, it will be all his fault. At
So-
least that's what I'll tell them.
So you threatened him.
I merely suggested that if he would not help himself for his own reasons, he would help himself for mine.
So you threatened him. Okay.
Oh, I swore no harm to him. But if I have to die, he's not going to get away unscathed when not only could he have prevented it, but he could have saved all of the people you purport to love. Helping someone barely survive when you could help them thrive? Seems like cowardice.
Seems like a valid explanation for a very thinly veiled threat, but
Tomato,
What?
tomato.
what is the plan? And he walks over to a nearby table, looks down at a bunch of swords, shields, and newly repaired armor. Points to it. Coggles is like, see him begin wrapping it up. So, what is your plan?
Well, we were gonna send in an emissary to the manor.
You didn't sound too sure of that.
Well, is that something that happens around here? Does he allow emissaries into the
No, he
manor?
allows anybody in the manor, and getting out is a whole different story.
Interesting. Okay. And then we were gonna cause a distraction out in the streets.
And how are you planning on doing that?
Well, I'm not part of the guard, and I'm a druid, so I was gonna create a bunch of food for the people and start to pass that out.
Interesting.
We three are gonna go in.
Okay.
While we go in to speak to Creevance, they cause the distraction outside. When a small contingent of the elite guard come to arrest them, between the guards, Margova, and the population, cause enough of a ruckus to get the rest of the guards out, and then the three of us deal with Creevance and his giant.
Okay. Do you know anything about the giant?
No.
Okay.
If you
So,
have any information, we'll
Yes,
gladly take it.
actually, that's what I'm gonna ask. Do you have any insight?
I mean, I have a few, but it's you all came to me with a plan half cocked. But what, other than the giant, what other information do you all seek?
Well,
Just his general location, where he would take a meeting from an emissary.
Probably the center part of the manor.
Does he have like a safe room, like a last resort? If something goes wrong?
I know he has a teleportation circle somewhere in the manor. I just don't know where.
So that would have to be
That's a
disabled,
problem.
but from what I am told, his wards around the castle prevent magic from being cast inside.
Those aren't wards. It's a sort of magic that is powered by a certain being.
Would you know what that certain being would be?
Yeah, she was a very close friend of mine. Her name is Juniper.
oh.
You find Juniper, you disable the anti-magic field.
Juniper that we want to rescue.
Is Juniper being guarded or?
Oh, heavily.
I'm pretty sure, yeah. If she's causing. If he has her creating this
How
barrier.
has Creevance managed to gain the loyalties of the fire giants?
His benefactor. He has no loyalty from the fire giants. They protect him on orders from their lord, and in turn they get a hefty sum.
From where? Where is he deriving the hefty sums to pay them? He's getting nothing from this town. It's a wasteland.
No, not Creevance. The benefactor. I've never seen him in person, but I know that the giants speak highly of him.
Well,
What's
my question is, how has Creevance bought these loyalties? He reigns over a wasteland. No import, no export. What does he provide that makes him valuable to anything?
Nobody knows. It's been a question we've all been pondering for the past 5 years.
What happens to the people they kill inside the manor?
Probably eaten by the fire giants, or whatever giant he has at the time.
He's providing food.
The fire giants can provide for themselves. They are master smiths.
Do you know the name of the benefactor?
I do not. I've never even seen him. But the giants speak of him as a tyrannical leader with an iron fist. At least that's what the last one said when I went to the meeting with Creevance.
You know, they really like that adjective around here. Tyrannical. Can't count how many times I've heard that since being in this town.
Tyrannical, iron-fisted, dictator.
How well versed in combat is Creevance himself?
Creevance? Not at all. He's a fat piece of shit.
So, getting close enough to him, it would not take much to kill.
If you can get close enough to him, then, I mean, he's easy pickings. It's the fire giant, or whatever giant they have at the time, that you have to get past.
So do you know how big the elite guard is?
I don't know. At most, I've probably seen 20 of them.
20? How many do they usually send to arrest someone?
Depends. If it's one person, they probably send maybe 3 or 4.
It's 2 people.
Somewhere around maybe 10.
How has 20 people managed to suppress an entire town?
It's not really the entire town that the elite guard are suppressing. Since Creevance came into office, he has closed off our trade routes.
Well, I mean, what is to stop the population from leaving?
Injuries, fear of death. Some of them are even close to it at this point, but, I mean, they figured a few more breaths is better than none.
Is there any way to rally the people to help us?
Your friend said he's spoken to Margova.
Margova's the only way to rally the people.
Essentially, Margova helps the most. The people have faith in him. It's like the ray of hope in this dark, damp place.
Alright, so say the elite guard comes to arrest us. And our plan is still ongoing. Would you suggest fighting back if no one else joins us?
How versed are you in combat?
Well, I mean, it's gonna be 2 of us.
You two.
4 pairs of arms, if that helps at all.
Have you ever taken on elite guards or a swarm of creatures coming at you full force?
Yes.
Oh, then you should be fine.
Okay.
Maybe.
If they ran, would they give chase?
Oh, absolutely. Now, I might have a suggestion
I
on
was
that.
going to say, if the guards were not willing to confront them, would they be willing to ambush them? Flee in one direction to a certain point, and then, if you've got guards on your side, ambush.
It all depends on Margova. It all hangs on
Well,
Margova.
For the general population, Adam and Arfis here have the loyalties of the guards. They are another faction. They seem to be the only ones with weapons.
Sorry, I thought Margova was a guard.
No,
No, Margova was the landed gentry.
he has got the love of the people, which is why I was not very casual about telling him, look, you need to do what's best for your people. If you are not willing to do what's best for your people, I will use you to do what's best for your people and achieve my own ends.
How did the people feel about Juniper?
Oh, they loved her.
Did they?
Yes. Juniper was the only essential trader in this town. She would leave, come back with a fair amount of goods to give to the people. We never knew how she was getting these goods or how she was able to sneak into the city undetected. But
Well, she sounds powerful if
she's a crafty one.
She sounds like potentially a great thief.
Would you and your guardsmen be willing to ambush the elites they sent out to confront these two?
I mean, I'm sure some of my guards will if you have a plan, but I mean, so here's my suggestion. You two are going to be the distraction, essentially.
Yeah, see, what I was planning on doing was grabbing a bunch of the fruit she makes. And so I have these things called astral arms. They're about 10 feet long each. So, you know, imagine like me walking on those, right? That's like a 20-foot stride. You know, nobody's catching me. So I'm just going to have a handful of fruit and I'm just going to be throwing it out. Like, what's a bigger distraction than a spider cat and food in this town?
Well, why don't you do a hit and run tactic?
Yeah, I'll hit them with one arm and run with the other 3.
No. What I mean is, you spread out, and once you see the guards, take off. Have somebody else do a distraction. When they see the guard, take off, and continue the pattern. That way you keep at least some of them, out of the building. I can even have some of my guards help.
Okay.
Discharge them from service, and then they won't be guards, and they'll still be helping, and that'll attract the attention. Would that work for your plan?
How are your guards gonna help? Just so I know.
Hit and run tactics, same thing. They would help when they see the guards, or when they see the elite forces, they'll run. Another person do the same thing, take off.
Okay.
Keeping the elite forces on their toes.
Okay.
More
I was saying 'cause
people
I know-
to distract means more guards out of the building, correct?
Alright, so just pass out fruit until we get their attention and then start running.
Now, the household guards, the elite forces that come out of this building, they're not the only defenses in that manner. Like I said, you have the giant that's in there, but there are also other creatures that I've never seen that lie in wait in cages that Creevance is willing to open up. If anybody was to attack the manor inside, he would release them.
Well, if he were given time.
Yeah, so what is your guys' plans once you guys get inside?
Yes.
Oh,
what
I'm
is
here as an emissary from Alandria. I also happen to have a very well-known, wealthy benefactor. I come in as an emissary with my obvious bodyguard and then my personal attendant. We get in a room to discuss negotiations with Alandria. When we sit down to negotiations, we kill him.
And
He can hold the fire giant, at least distracted long enough for her to strike the killing blow while I assist with the giant.
that? Now,
and then we go find Juniper.
And then we go and find Juniper.
okay. Are any of you versed in long-range attacks?
Yes. I am a very good shot.
Okay.
I can punch you from 10 feet away.
We're not
Like,
gonna
go
be.
ahead, even.
Not long enough. See, when Creevance has his meetings, he sits in the palm of his giant. That way he knows he's well protected.
Oh, what if you
He's a-
find daggers?
Maybe some will hit him. What you want to do is get him out of the palm of the fire giant.
Or make the giant very angry and he'll just squish him.
Maybe. I've never even thought of that. You could try.
Just pop his head off. Just
Okay, so like, normally when you squeeze around here, your hand naturally closes, right? We just gotta get enough pressure on that forearm.
You'll make
I
him
will
bigger
grapple
and
this
really hard.
giant and squeeze his forearm.
Just so, yeah.
Or I could just shoot him.
I mean, this works too, but that seems a little less fun.
Yeah, get creative.
I can't use magic inside.
I can
Which
assist.
is-
Why don't you try to sneak into the basement where Juniper is being held?
That's where I come in.
Because if she is under heavy guard, I assume that they will not just empty the dungeons for a disturbance in town. And if we get caught infiltrating the dungeons, we have now made Creevance and his giant aware of our presence, with Creevance time to flee, and the giant's time to send reinforcements.
Fair enough.
Also, said terrible beasties that you mentioned earlier. That we know nothing about.
I would prefer just circumventing the whole thing, getting a face-to-face with, and then murdering the shit out of him.
So you said the giant is different. Is it still a fire giant?
No, I think this month it's just a mountain giant.
Just.
Slightly better.
Well,
Oh,
you should be able to hold this day.
Hear that?
be careful of its attacks. They hurt.
Yeah, I'm fully
You
aware.
know this?
I know big things hitting smaller things hurt.
How
And
big are we talking?
we will have to
They
say
don't
okay.
give the name giant for no
I'm
reason.
curious.
Also,
Can
he
you
explained.
treat giants?
He explained that
Can't use magic inside.
this man was fat.
Sits in
This
his
man is
hand.
fat,
Mhm.
like, and he sits in his palm.
Well, I mean, he didn't say if he's a tall fat man, if he's a short fat man.
He's
Who
a short
knows?
fat man.
He's a short fat man.
I mean, he could still be spilling out. You don't.
Now, if you are comfortable with your ability to infiltrate, if you could rescue Juniper, I would be able to shrink the giant.
I think they'll do that. I'll have to do.
But if you cannot infiltrate, they're probably going to send waves of said beasties at you in the dungeons. You may not make it out alive. But you're a master retrievalist, yes?
Yes.
Have you ever retrieved a person?
So, if you could free Juniper,
Out of my knowledge, no.
out of your... You're the one that would be doing it, so
Well, if you
that's
could
just a
string
no.
people like he does and put them in a box, how am I supposed to know if there's a person in the box?
What?
Help me, I'm in a box.
Okay, but so let's back up from there. Have you ever successfully stolen a box without getting caught?
Have you stolen anything since we've met you? Retrieved? However you want to say it.
Gold.
You mean the gold they threw into the city square?
No, I stole gold from people's pockets as, you know.
Yeah.
Well, do you think you could retrieve Juniper on your own without being detected?
Or would you rather fight a giant and a fat man?
If you're willing to do the retrieval, I can give you a schematic of the basement.
Would you also have an extra pair of guard uniform for me, my size? No. Okay.
There is, and I'm sorry to say this, there is actually a height limit for the gods.
And I do not
You must be
believe
at least this tall.
I do not believe a member of Artificer's guard would have reason to be in Lord Creevance's dungeons.
No, if you have to do this, you have to do this solo at the risk of your own life.
Okay, I'll do it.
You're doing it.
Yep.
Well,
Could
have
just
enough
help
of a
us
plan?
stab this man.
we will have to send word to Morgova.
I will talk to Margova.
It doesn't hurt to get a head start.
I will talk to Margova.
Whether he likes me or not, I'm right.
Well, let's meet back here tomorrow, if that is okay. I'll bring Margova, a couple of guards, and we can hash out the plan full force.
How do we know we're not about to get arrested?
Have you seen anybody arrested since you've been here?
Not.
Can I go with you to
Fair
meet
enough.
Margova? I haven't met him.
Yeah, absolutely.
Anyone else want to go?
I'll
Not you.
go with you.
Do you know Adam?
Of course I know Adam.
Give that man a raise. I don't know if you actually get paid.
You've got a lot of out-of-game judgments about me. You were just throwing aspersions
You
at
literally just told us that he asked you to leave.
Yeah, you told us
Why
that you
not?
didn't. You
Like,
told
you
us
told
you
us
didn't
that.
threaten him, and then you
Yeah, and then
plainly
the
said
guy,
you threatened him.
I did not plainly say
Well,
I
no,
threatened him.
the-
I've never
yeah.
admitted to threatening
The
him.
guy, the guy.
Look, dude, you're gonna do the right thing. If you're not gonna do the right thing,
Yeah,
I'm gonna
but-
make you do
Yeah,
the
the
right
only
tell
person
me-
he
you did
admitted
tell
that he
us.
was threatening was Margova.
Well, yeah, you did tell us that he asked you to leave. So.
Well, on that note, guys, we're going to take a quick break. Please enjoy the musical stylings of My Sister in Havana. Please check her out on Spotify, YouTube, and any other music streaming services that you all may have. And enjoy her music while we take a quick break.
We miss you already.
Had a headache when I woke up, 'cause I had 2 glasses of wine. You left me on the porch and I said I was fine. And I had a dream that you died, where you said it was all in my mind. So I believed you, and I woke up fine. I don't wanna be someone, I don't wanna be anyone. I don't wanna be you, I don't wanna be me. I don't wanna walk on the tarmac in the summer heat. 'Cause landing feels like nothing. I've been thinking about how we fight. I bought cigarettes for the first time. Had a dream where I couldn't find the lights. Stuck on the roof of a house that I don't like. You got angry 'cause it was your fault. I thought if I tried hard enough we would both fall. I don't wanna be someone, I don't wanna be look and I like it. My slate is clean. I'm evergreen. Do you recognize me? I realize we found a sign. Maybe you'll see me cry for the first time. For the first time. glasses of wine. You left me on the porch and I said I was fine. And I had a dream that you died, where you said it was all in my mind. So I believed you, and I woke up fine. I don't wanna be someone, I don't wanna be anyone. I don't wanna be you, I don't wanna be me. I don't wanna walk on the tarmac in the summer heat, 'cause landing feels like nothing. I've been thinking about how we fight. I bought cigarettes for the first time. Had a dream where I couldn't find the lights. Stuck on the roof of a house that I don't like. You got angry 'cause it was your fault. I thought if I tried hard enough we would both fall. I don't wanna be someone, I don't wanna be anyone. I don't wanna be you, I don't wanna be me. I don't wanna walk on the tarmac in the summer heat, 'cause landing feels like nothing to me. I've been trying to throw out these things that I know. I'm unwinding. I've been uptight for too long. I'll stop lying, apologize for it all. Tell me it's not my fault. My slate is clean. I'm evergreen. Do you recognize me? I realize with all these
Hey guys, welcome back. Thank you for waiting through the break. Thank you for listening to my sister's songs. Last we left off, you guys were talking to Artificer in Coggles' workshop. So, did you guys want to continue from there? We left off with the beginning of the plan, starting with Zenora breaking in and helping Juniper.
Well, at this point, he was supposed to be sending message to Markova.
Oh, he's
showing
going.
up the next day to
I did have another question.
fine tune the rest of the plan.
Yes.
Do you know how Juniper was captured?
Apparently she went in for a meeting with. Sorry.
She willingly went into the manor.
Yes, she went in with a meeting with Creevance and then was never seen. But last time I went there for a meeting with him, he had told me about her.
Well,
So
sounds mighty
you've been inside.
irresponsible.
Oh,
What
yes.
exactly does she do? What is Juniper do? Is she a spellcaster? Is she a warrior?
People believe she's a druid, but I don't think she is. From what I've seen, she looks more like a wizard to me.
So it would not be difficult to take her captive by physical force.
Oh, absolutely not. Juniper is very frail.
Does she usually carry a book?
She carries plenty of things. Books, staffs, what
Sounds
have
very
you.
wizardy to me.
Do you know what the meeting was about?
You're right though. Like,
From what Creevance told me, he said that she wanted to talk to him about his benefactor, and that was a no-no.
Well-
So,
Coggles, would you be able to put something together to help our thief here be able to see in the dark?
oh, absolutely.
And maybe like a crossbow with some bolts. You happen to have any?
You have gold.
I do, but I plan on returning this.
No returns.
All sales are final.
What he said.
No refunds.
Or maybe something
Just dogs,
you're
okay.
tinkering with that you would like someone to test out. Like, I don't know.
I would not.
I don't test out.
I would
any of
not
my
take
things.
experimental things
They're perfect.
to.
just pay the man. He's not gonna.
How
promise
much?
you.
What are you looking for exactly? Just like a goggles of dark vision?
Goggles of dark vision and possibly a crossbow with
Goggles of dark vision. That'll probably run you 300 gold.
Oh.
If you have anything to leave behind, we can say that it's a
No.
borrowed thing.
I have this goblin sword. I have this goblin dagger.
I have.
What about those pretty daggers you have back there? And he kind of points to friggin' Fred.
These are very, very special knives.
That's why we're doing the trade. We're not planning on keeping them. We're just
Exchanging till.
hostage exchange. Let's do it. Let's say it like that.
Did you just forget the word for collateral?
What's collateral?
If she gives you something of equal or greater value in exchange for your goods, to be re-exchanged upon their return.
Oh, where I'm from, it's called a hostage exchange. But okay.
If I do this, not only will it be for the goggles, but it will be for the crossbow with the crossbolts.
Deal.
Okay.
Regular crossbow, regular bolts,
And the goggles.
and the goggles.
Okay.
Light crossbow, heavy crossbow.
I would say light. I don't think I can carry heavy.
I can make a heavy one for our size people. And he kind of goes like this to you, showing that you guys are the same height.
I don't think I could. Can I even hold a heavy? Not without sneaking.
You may not be proficient with it.
No.
I was about to say, what are you proficient with?
Throwing knives.
Because rogues, I think
Hand
you get
crossbows,
hand
you're a
Oh,
rogue.
yeah. Rogue, yeah. Crossbows, yeah. I could be, yeah.
You're a rogue, it's hand crossbows.
But yeah, we can do that.
Okay. I'm not gonna like add it here. I'm just gonna.
We'll add the light crossbow so you can check the.
So you have your stats
Okay.
for
Yeah.
it.
Add item. Weapons. A, B, C, D.
Yes,
Well,
that's
A's.
the fire. I appreciate you.
Card.
Do the fire.
Okay. Crossbow bolts and.
Be hand crossbow. Do
Oh,
that in
hand.
H.
H.
Yeah.
Good for you. Good for you.
Wrong one.
Ridiculous.
Alright. Cross.
Okay. No.
Alright.
You could just deal.
And how many cross bolts am I getting?
Corporate holds.
20.
20.
Got her.
Okay.
So what?
What are you doing with tampon wrappers in your house? No, stop. I'm not.
She's not letting you go.
That is a good question. Why do you have those?
Yeah, it looks like a tampon wrapper, dog.
Well, that's a paper towel.
Dog, this is plastic.
That's a
Feel
tampon
this.
wrapper.
That's a tampon wrapper.
Oh, God, I don't know.
How did you
Oh, Asani's friend.
I figured. I
Okay.
thought about it, but I was like, that. I don't know.
Just in case you don't remember, we are on the internet right now.
Yeah.
I'm not. I'm not ashamed.
Like you say as you look down and lower your voice. Not ashamed to know this.
What you mean? I opened up my chest, no line.
Won't even say the word tampon out loud.
I did like 4 times.
Oh my god, I wonder how
I didn't even say that in that sentence. Like, first of all,
Oh my god.
I love how we were like, yeah, totally ask questions in Twitch and Discord and we'll answer them, and none of us are on it.
Oh, no, I'm checking the chat.
I'm about to say, he got it. He got it over there.
Do you have any?
No.
Oh, yes, hi, thank you.
They don't want to talk to us. They just want to hear us squabble.
Just
Here's
my
talk
buddy asked me
shit.
for some pizza.
Watch you make half-ass maps. Oh.
Hey, come here. Come here.
It's vicious.
Fucking
Come here.
savage.
Andromeda, come here. Sit.
No, I know where
Lay
she
down.
got it. She got it on my bag.
Oh,
She's robbing me.
Eris, if you're watching, I'm sorry I blamed you. It wasn't my fault. I was deceived.
We have a real thief in the house.
She's
Thief you are, you didn't even realize the bag at your feet was being robbed.
like, she'd
The
be
dog
like,
is now currently standing on top of your shit.
she'll be looting a bolt while someone's pickpocketing her and
Hey,
shit.
you took it out of my bag.
Andromeda.
Megan,
Reminds me
you
of-
are the Misfits campaign.
Yes.
Reminds me of that. I can't remember what it was, but it was like having to break in somewhere, and the guards were coming by, and he just got up against the wall like.
Oh yeah,
Emperor's New Groove.
Emperor's New Groove, dog.
That's what it was.
Does he have his own theme music? Like, yo, like that movie, that was the Deadpool of Disney movies.
Yes.
That man was.
I just
breaking
rewatched that
glass.
movie on Disney+.
Yo, I
Plus.
love
good.
that movie. Underrated. If y'all haven't seen Emperor's
Watch
New
the
Groove,
Emperor's New
watch
Groove.
the Emperor's New Groove.
It is
If
amazing.
you haven't, what childhood did you have?
I know, right? You'll
If
be
you haven't-
surprised how well David Spade can voice that.
If you haven't watched
So
it, you're
good.
too young to be watching us.
Pull the lever, crump.
Alright, copyright.
This is where Disney just immediately just kind of
Disney's like, oh, we got him now. All right.
tape.
We're gonna
tape.
sue him for all
We would be
50
in a
bucks.
lot.
Alright, we got off track. I apologize.
Okay, so you got your hand crossbow.
Uh-huh.
And some goggles.
Yeah,
Some
which
goggles
I
and
gotta
some bolts.
Add that. Goggles. What would that be in there?
Yeah.
I'm sorry, guys. It
Play
was
the
a hill
way.
giant, not a mountain giant.
Oh yeah,
Hill Giants. Okay.
we'll
Better.
bang a hill giant up.
Where would I find this goggles?
You don't need to add it. Just know you
Yeah,
have dark
just realize you
Dark
can
vision.
see
You now have
up
dark
to
vision.
60 feet in dark vision.
Okay.
But like, I didn't know there was like a hierarchy with giants.
Oh yeah, bro.
Hill giants
I was
are
listening earlier.
the little bitch of the giant
There we
world.
go.
They're the big dumb ones.
Yeah, and they're only like 10 feet tall. So I don't know how it's holding this big fat guy because it's only like 10 feet tall.
Well, the fire giant was holding him.
Okay.
He's just sitting over there.
Okay.
Cradling him like a big fat baby.
I'm imagining him like Atlas just dying though under a fat man.
He's in the little carrier on the giant.
Man just complaining about the whole time.
Hill giant.
Yeah, big dumb.
That is a terrifying thought. He was a big fat man in
And
a
a
cradle. Like the little,
being
little
cradled by a
baby carrier.
10-foot-tall big fat man.
so awful.
Yo, it looked like the troll from the first Harry Potter movie.
Essentially,
Oh,
yes.
yes!
For some
There's a
reason,
troll
there's like a big gallon of
In the
lubriderm.
dungeon. Just thought you should do.
My hill giant gets ashy.
All right. Anything else you guys want to ask Arfis?
I don't.
What time did you say to be here, Mom? What time do you say you would be back here?
I should be back here around noon.
Oh, when are you gonna go talk to Margova?
Oh, we can leave right away if you want.
Before we depart, would you pass the word along the guards that an emissary from Alendria has hit the city, so at least the words will reach Creevance?
Good idea.
So it doesn't look like we are just showing up unannounced.
You can do that. I'll talk to your friend Adam.
If you're being paid, just saying, give him a raise. He's doing great.
We're not being paid.
I didn't figure.
I will give him a little bit more kibble next time.
Oh my gosh. All of the supplies you
extra
guys
bits.
get to pass out to the villagers, is that all from Margova?
Yes.
So everything comes from Margova.
Essentially, yes.
Oh.
That's what the townsfolk sound like.
No, they don't make noise.
Oh, you're right.
It's-
They had no water.
It's just silence.
Okay.
They don't even have jokes, it's just sadness.
If anything, there's moans and cries of pain.
Alright. So, we done with the meeting?
Y'all.
Okay, you see Arfis go over there, grab the big sack of weapons and newly repaired armor, throws it over his shoulder. Your name again was?
Ember.
Ember. Coggles, we will be departing. Ember, please follow me.
That's all we got? Okay.
I was gonna go with her.
Oh, would you like to come?
Yes.
The more the merrier.
Anyone else want to meet Margova?
No.
No? Okay.
Well, you'll all meet him tomorrow.
I'll save you eventually. Yeah.
Alright, just the two ladies.
So, Coggles opens up the door, and you see Arfis walk out with Ember and Zenora. Anything you three want to do in Coggles' workshop?
I was going to ask Coggles, because I don't remember. I don't know if he ever told me. I got goblin blueprints from that very first cave we went into, because I was just taking stuff off the wall.
You did get those goblin
You
blueprints
did,
off
yep.
the wall.
May,
The perspicacious goblins.
Yeah. I've had them just rolled up in my backpack.
may I have a look at them?
Absolutely. I haven't even looked at them to see if I could make out what they were, but by all means.
So you see Coggles unroll the scroll, the parchment, and you see his eyes widen even wider than they were with the goggles on. And he begins to scan through it. You have to be the luckiest human I have ever met.
You would be surprised.
Hey, you remember our first conversation when I got back?
Yeah.
The three curses, that was him.
This makes
Just
up
a
for it.
refresher.
This makes up for it.
Please tell me how.
This
You got to keep one of the curses.
This can be used. And he slams it onto the table. To kill the giant.
Oh. What are we looking at here?
So can the large sword on his back.
This is true, but if this makes it easier, I'm all for it.
I'm going to get to work on this. I have no time to explain what it is. The mechanics are very complex. But I will get to work on them.
Could we at
Please,
least
right,
just have
right.
like a name? Like, what is it?
Bad news.
Okay.
No. That's the name. And he kind of runs his finger over the goblin writing. Bad news.
That sounds like the trap from the forest.
It's a firearm.
Ah.
Oh, I got you.
Very complex.
Do you know how to shoot the firearm?
I'm sure I can figure it out. I'm quite intelligent.
Far enough.
It's simple, right? Clicky, clicky, bang, bang.
You're gonna see William show up.
Let's
A
do this.
flag comes out of the end that says bang. Oh shit, it really is bad news.
Hold on, I got something for you. And you see him go over to a filing cabinet that he had sitting at the corner, pulls it out, and there's just a shit ton of books, just awkwardly and unorganized stacked in here.
Speaking of which, I was actually going to ask you, Coggles, do you have any books you're willing to part with? Doesn't matter the topic, just any book.
I have a few.
Alright, well, let me get those before we leave. Like,
Roger Dodger. Then you see him pull out this large tome and gives it to you. Read through this. That way you'll learn how to use that. And he points at the blueprints.
Very
And
well.
you see him like start to get really giddy. His hand starts to twitch, and he's ready to work on this. He looks like he's on crack at this point. So,
All right.
read this. Read this. Carefully. Read it carefully. Every word, front to back. Should be able to do it by tonight. You seem very smart.
Well, thank you. You would be surprised.
This one's not like sarcasm either. You'll beat this man.
He is even smarter than he
Smart as
looks.
Okay, I'm gonna get to work on this. So you see him start tinkering. You guys can hear the pounding of metal, the shaping of, or the forming of heated metal. It starts to look like art when he starts to move, because everything starts falling into place one by one as he begins to put together this large device, much larger than he is, but a good size for you. So, anything else you guys want to do?
It was
Arcturus?
mostly just the book thing.
Okay.
I'll sit down and start reading.
Alright. So, for this book, or in order for you to learn how to use the firearm, I'm going to need you to roll 3 intelligence checks. Okay?
Okay. Just straight intelligence?
Mm-hmm. 2 out of 3, you have to beat a 15. Okay? 2 out of 3, you're not proficient, but you don't take any drawbacks. 3 out of 3, you are proficient with firearms.
Well, let's see here. Well, that's a 17 just naturally.
There we go. That's 1.
That's 11.
That's 1 failure.
That's a 19 now.
There we go. So, you're not proficient, but you don't take any drawbacks when you use this weapon. But it's temporary. Okay?
This man ready to take some precautions. Nah.
Warning. Yeah.
Misfire. I don't even know what that means.
Yes, I know it kills things, but it said read. You shut up in there!
What's this about cleaning? Nah, we don't have to worry about that. Whiny
little baby.
Oh.
This is a cuter sound.
We win the internet again.
Every time Andromeda, this is what people watch us for.
Right, that's
Yeah,
it.
for real. Look how chonky she is.
Yeah. she- Oh my
Yes, I'm talking about you.
Fatty.
Oh.
So,
You guys are hurting her feelings.
I know your legs hurt. No.
Poor thing.
Got bad knees as a puppy.
Poor baby.
That didn't last long.
Nope.
Un momento, internet.
Sorry, guys.
I say we just
Puppy
throw
internet.
dice until bedtime.
Sit. Up here. Sit.
I think I want to make some
Lay down.
healing potions before I go to bed.
You're going on a trip!
Was it like
And your favorite rocket.
Damn it, I was gonna say that, but I was like, you know, I'm not gonna be that person. And you did it! I'm glad someone did it, I'm gonna be honest.
When
Hey,
I
the
heard
song
he
started
opened up the thing
playing.
with books, I was like, oh, Rodix, the guy who I don't like nor trust.
Okay.
No, that was legitimately why I was like, let me just get some books for this man, doesn't matter the topic.
Alright. So, now we are moving on to you two, following Arfis towards Margova. Anything you guys would... Is there anything you guys would like to discuss on your way there? It's about a 15-minute walk.
So Arfis, how long have you lived here?
About 20 years. My family's been here for 6 generations.
And how long has it been like this?
5 years.
5 years.
I can see in the dark.
I was born here, but I wasn't raised here. As you can tell, I'm fairly old. But when I came back, joined the guard like my father, and been here ever since. So, anything else you would like to ask?
Just messing with the gun.
You know those hurt your eyes
know,
when
during-
you wear them in the daylight, right?
Is it daylight? I
It's-
thought it was night. Sorry.
You're just flipping on night vision goggles, essentially.
I'm blind! Still blind, but if I could see, I'd be in the dark!
Stumble into something. Like, where'd she
Night's
go?
Let's not bring that one up.
These might work too well.
So I know it feels like we ambushed you with the help with.
Oh no,
We
it's
just wanna help.
very well met.
What
Do
you were
anything I
looking
can to
for,
help.
praying for, hoping for?
Success.
Okay. No, I meant like someone to just come in and help. That's what you've been waiting for, pushing for, hoping for?
Yeah. We've had plenty of people come in saying they were going to help, and then we're immediately extinguished.
Oh, that's awesome. What's the farthest anyone's gotten?
The manor.
Maybe lead with
And
that
that's
one.
and then they just disappear.
Gone.
When you say, you mean like just dissipated into the air, or like they just went into the manor and you just never saw them again?
It's like they didn't even exist. They felt like a dream. Juniper's starting to feel that way.
And how long has he had Juniper again?
Juniper's been captive for about a week.
A week.
Just about. Where are you and your friends from? If you don't mind me asking.
Well, I come from this beautiful grove in the mountains.
Okay.
It's probably best we not talk about where I'm from.
Oh, secrets. Yay.
No, I gotta say, I wasn't expecting that from you.
You catty bitch.
Do you have any questions for us besides where we're from?
How confident are you that this plan is gonna work?
Well, I mean, how are you feeling, Zenora?
I'm as confident as my cooking.
Oof.
So like,
So we're the third best option.
Can you cook?
Oh, yes.
Well,
Yes.
She's a well-known chef.
where?
Where are you a well-known chef?
Out Hell's Tavern for sure.
Ha! Got you!
You just said you weren't gonna tell him where you were from.
Hey, there are plenty of Hell's Taverns. So
It's a franchise, remember?
Yeah, remember. It's like IHOP. Come on.
I would.
that's not a good. I'm a great chef. I work at IHOP.
Everybody at IHOP is gonna cancel this.
Definitely be the best thing you eat at 3 a.m. drunk. At least it's not a
They have
Denny's.
some amazing stuff for
I was say
sure.
this is not waffle.
Okay.
I
eat
It also depends on which IHOP you
Yeah,
go
but I mean,
to.
if that's somebody's gauge of like a great chef.
No, I'm saying.
Maybe this man really.
I didn't say that. I
At-
said that there's just
At
plenty
least
of them.
we are not the Denny's of adventurers.
I mean,
I'm okay with that. Don't say you like Denny's, but
There's
I
only
had steak and eggs from Denny's and it wasn't bad, just not in this Denny's.
yeah. There's only one good Denny's and that's in San Antonio.
Okay,
Anyways,
back to the game.
Back to the game.
Damn,
Sorry.
we're like-
Sorry.
We're just off the rails today.
yeah, this is bad.
Come for
it's
us.
usually not like this.
To your restaurant for your restaurant reviews.
Off the books. D&D and restaurant.
Hey yo, find me on Yelp at
Off the
Daffy Mac.
Alright.
He's brutal.
Okay, so we're walking with Arvis. He just got a little catty with you and figured out where you're from.
hey, just where I used to work, but not exactly which town.
If you're well known.
Hell's Tavern is only in the Dawnfall territories.
Again, territories.
Okay,
Plural.
so back to the town and its needs. The people, why are they all so destitute?
It's odd. As soon as Creevance took control, it seemed like this dark cloud came over the city. Businesses started shutting down. People began falling on their luck. Began fighting in the streets, maiming each other, and then it just ended up like this somehow.
So like systematically or all at once? Like, what was the timeline?
It took about maybe 6 months after he came
6
into
months?
office.
That is that's pretty quick to destroy a thriving town.
Enough time for him to solidify himself as the Lord, and then, not enough time to blame him for everything.
So why do you think it is that he allows the guards to help the people and he doesn't retaliate against you guys?
My theory is he sees us as a small ray of hope that he can soon crush.
So you think he'd round up all the guards and kill you guys in front of the
No.
town?
He wants us to live like this consistently. Barely scraping by, barely living, barely surviving. He revels in our fear and our anguish. And unfortunately, that's the only thing we can give him. People who tried to fight back, again, extinguished.
Okay, so no one really fights in the town, they just...
Oh, they fight in the
Survive.
town, but they end up aiming each other.
I'm saying fight back.
Oh, no.
No, no one fights back.
No,
It's not a
not
thing that
anymore.
happens here.
Not anymore.
Okay.
Oh, and then he points up the road. there's McCommas.
Okay.
And again, nice log cabin place. You can see the fields. Some of the carts are still getting filled up, and you see a well-dressed man, blue and gold trimmings, black hair, or slick back black hair, white streak. And as soon as he sees you or sees your group, he waves at Artificer. Artificer waves, and he looks confused. McCommas seems scared. It might have been your friend.
Yeah.
Let's go see what's going on. So, when we get there, I'm gonna let you all do the talking since you're the ones who came up with the plan.
Okay.
I'm just going to sit back.
Maybe you want to go say hi to him first?
Oh yeah.
since he
No.
seems So
When-
abilities. Okay.
When we actually stop the whole
Okay.
planning phase and the meetup,
Gotcha.
I'll let you all
Yes.
do the talking.
Okay.
So, doesn't take long. You guys get up there. Artificer leaves you two, walks up to McCommas first, shakes his hand, begins to speak to one another. They look at you guys, and you see McCommas getting very irate, almost like he doesn't want to have anything to do with this.
Yeah.
Until Artificer kind of calms him down. Then you guys are able to talk and speak to him. McCommas, these are my two friends, Ember and Zenora. She works at Hell's Tavern.
What's your reaction?
McCommas like, okay. Your friend came by, so I'm assuming you would like to threaten my life as well.
No.
We're
not gonna threaten.
Did he threaten your life?
Oh, absolutely.
Huh. Interesting.
Well, what plan do you have that is different than his?
Well,
He wants me to rally troops to lay siege to the manor.
We actually have a multi plan here.
I wanted to insight that real quick, see if he's like just exaggerating.
Dude, but man, I was surprised. The moisture.
16. 22.
Everything seems fairly accurate.
Like that's how
That's what he believes.
happens.
Yeah, that's
Okay.
how he perceived everything.
Okay. I mean, I don't think we're gonna lay siege right away. We do need a distraction while our friends are inside trying to subdue Creevance, and possibly locate Juniper. Subdue. And I was actually going to be part of the distraction. I wanted to. It's a distraction, but I did also want to help the people. I'm a druid, so I was going to try and create some food. And I know that if you're not a guard here and you pass out food to the people, or give them any sort of hope, that they send the elite guard after you.
Yes, they do.
So that's what I was going to try to do. And if we could get help in causing that distraction, just to get some of the elite guard out of the manor while my friends go and...
Well, from what Office is telling me, he plans on helping you as well. What do you need specifically from my people, from the people of this land?
Well, we want them to fight for their life. I noticed that's not something that really happens here, unless...
We want them to pretty much raise their voices and complain while her and one other person help make a distraction with a few guards, and while they're distracting majority of the guard, maybe on the opposite side.
Not only a distraction, but this is all to help them, essentially.
I agree. Will you be putting any of my people at risk?
I'll be putting myself at risk.
I'm gonna be at risk too. Probably I'll be alone in this situation.
But will my people be at risk?
Isn't everyone at risk every day?
They are, but what little we have, we are grateful for.
We're trying to guarantee them a better life and situation.
And we're just wanting to know if you guys will help yourselves get there. We're gonna help as much as we can. Like I said, we're all putting our lives at risk. Are you guys willing to help?
Office has given me the basics of the plan.
Mm-hmm.
It's a good one. Not one that your friend came to me first, but it's a decent plan.
No, I just wanted to come and speak to you face to face, so you know some of the other people that are helping, trying to help your town.
I appreciate that. It shows a fair amount of trust. I will rally my troops. I will rally my people. But I'm not going to ask them to put their lives on the line if they don't want to.
No.
But just know that if this fails, many people will die.
That
So
would be including us.
have a lot of confidence. Do what you have to make this plan successful.
Thanks.
And tell your friend, please stay away from me. He's terrifying.
Okay.
Do our best.
That's the first I've heard of it, but I'll go. I'll see what I
I'm
can
sure.
say.
And he kind of like, he averts his gaze from all of your eyes.
I'm sorry.
sure.
Sorry about
He
that.
seems so charming.
He does. He seems so charming. He has some great performances.
The worst ones usually are.
That is true. That is true. I've been learning that ever since I've left my grove. There's been do you know the children? There's some children in some places that you can't trust the children.
What places have you been to?
I went to a town and the children stole my bag. And I was being nice. The little girl offered me a flower.
What a horrible place.
I know. But yeah, okay. I just wanted to meet you and see if you were kind of on the same page and explain to you everything that we wanted to do.
What is she grabbing?
My keys.
Grabbing Krystal.
Hey! Come here. Come here.
Right, so is there anything you need my help with here before we head back to
If you
town?
can provide more food that I can take to the people while you guys are putting together this plan, that would
I can
help.
give you some, and then because there's some that I'm gonna keep in reserves so that we can do our plan later. But yeah, have you guys ever heard of this amazing thing called an orange bush?
Yes, they're abundant
Oh, okay.
in
That's
this part of the country.
it's not normal for my growth, but it's okay. I can do that. I have a lot of those. Make a few orange bushes.
The orange bush
You
is
see
very
this man
good.
Loki trying to make it a thing? They're abundant here. Like,
That's well
They're
known
everywhere.
They
Ju-
grow
just
on
in this part of the
trees where I'm
continent.
from.
here, right? Like, why are you crazy? What? You don't know an
Do they
orange
not grow
bush,
on bushes?
right? Is that not a
They're
thing?
like weeds. They're just everywhere.
What's wrong with you? We don't need any more orange
They're
bushes.
like fresh potatoes straight from the vine.
in case you aren't aware of what we're talking about, last episode, this man with a straight face said orange bush.
So yeah, we made it a thing. It's a thing now.
It's a thing now.
All right, so I'm gonna help him grow. Like I think I have like some strawberry seeds, some apple seeds. I'll
Okay.
grow some of that.
Alright, so
Leave that here.
begin to plant these, druid craft them to full height to where they're ripe for the picking. Alright, anything else you guys would like to do while you're at Microvillage?
I mean, I
any
guess
questions?
while they're making, I'm gonna sit down with my health kit thing and start making health potions.
You see this man, and you're just sitting at his picnic table.
Exactly.
Intelligence check.
Intelligence.
You're rolling with advantage because you have the herbalism kit.
Yeah. 14. Is advantage? 16.
Okay, roll a d4.
Give me.
You successfully make one potion of healing.
At least it didn't end up all over you in the back of a
Right.
carriage.
Alright.
Could have gone worse.
Okay, add another. Well, actually, I can just go down here. Where is it? Potion.
You have a lot of shit.
Yeah, it's amazing how I'm still
Like
carrying
peeking
it
around the
all.
corner, like damn.
Real quick, when you did this last time, how much gold did I tell you to subtract for the regents?
That's a good question. Let me check my gold.
She doesn't know. That's the answer. to the
This is
question.
more on me than her. We'll say 2 gold.
Okay.
Alright, penalty, twice that.
Well,
Or not keep it up with it.
Well, last time
You're
it was
going to jail.
because I made a mess.
Spill it all over
Yeah.
yourself.
Well, I mean, you're still using up regents. Every time you use a kit, you have to spend a little bit of money in order to use what's inside.
Yeah.
So
Essentially,
like
you're
Philosopher's Stone.
Successful or not, you lose money.
yeah. Essentially, you're subtracting
scheme.
whatever the regents in there might cost.
Because I want to do this once we get back before bed too. Just trying to prep myself for everything.
Okay. So, you guys spent some time at Margova's.
Okay.
Anything else you want to do?
Let's go make some stuff. Is there a lot of people around?
No.
No, it's just
How much-
Margova and Arfis?
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
How much time does it take for them to make the food, and how much time does it usually make for me to make the potion?
For you to make the potion, it takes about 2 hours.
Okay, so yeah, I wouldn't have time to make more than one here.
So Margova, who helps you around here?
Oh, I do everything myself.
Oh. Everything?
Everything.
You grow all this by yourself?
I do.
Interesting.
My family's with farmers since long before I could remember. I picked up the trade and started doing it myself.
Okay.
I maintain and manage everything on this farm.
Have you ever received any threats from Creevance?
No?
Just completely leaves you alone?
No.
You and the guards? Okay, that's interesting.
Rather?
Alright.
Way to announce it.
I don't care.
I know, he has no shame.
No, I'm talking about like the chair. That's just loud.
Brah.
Okay.
Yeah, but I think that's it. I just help with whatever I can, and then
Alright. After a while, your friends return to you guys at Coggles' workshop. Anything you guys want to do before the night ends? You see Coggles is over there furiously working on this contraption.
so the city, it's like just barren, right? There's no shrubbery, there's no trees.
Oh,
just dead.
there's like weeds and overgrowth. but-
Yeah, you were saying like overgrowth, but like it just kind of like crap.
Mhm. Nothing that provides any sustenance, like
Yeah.
no grapevines and no actual food.
But like
Come
kind of
from
like
this.
flowers, just like legit just weeds.
Mhm.
Interesting. All right. Anything else? Anybody got anything else to do?
Other than when we get back, I'm gonna try again for another 2 more hours. Just make more potion.
I don't think I have anything to do.
You know, it might be cheaper to just buy them now.
No.
No,
I know it's not.
And then there's
So
no.
how much does a
And there's
potion
no
even
shocker,
cost?
right?
Oh, that's what you're saying.
For a minor potion of healing, I believe is 50 gold.
Yeah, I could buy one and that'd be my entire gold.
I could buy one.
I lived in the
didn't
woods
even
most
do-
of my life.
That's why I went. The goblin was like, "Oh, that's 300 gold," or the gnome, he's 300 gold. I was like,
And answer your question, Matt. I'm a big guy in a tiny corner. I don't like knocking his stuff over.
"All right, stop."
Okay.
We made it back to Cogs.
Yep.
Okay.
Well, there, everybody doing stuff. You're
I'm gonna make another potion.
I figure I'm just still reading a book.
He's still reading.
We're still shooting dice.
How long is it gonna take to read?
17.
Okay.
And you said advantage, so
Said I had to read
17.
everything now.
Well, he already made you do
Roll a
the check.
d4.
Yeah.
if I can grab one. B4, 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 B4. 4!
4. So 12 gold.
Whoa, never mind.
Yeah, you're still using
It was
stuff.
3, right? I said.
You said
Oh, 2 gold. 8.
Muted. Okay, so I wanted it to be 1, not that one. Okay, yeah, that's where that goes.
Because now you have more potions.
Yeah.
Oh, so I have how many more potions?
That
Then?
was
Just
4
make 4.
potions.
Oh, I made 4.
That's what the D4 is for.
Okay.
You have 5.
That's why you
at
pay
this
more
point.
You
gold.
made one,
Yeah.
it just cost you a lot more.
Thank you.
the 4 is how
This
successful
one's got a
you
little
are
bow
on
on
a
it.
scale of 1 to 4, where 1 is
Hey,
good.
now she's got 5 potions, so that's good.
Just
Well,
gold coins
actually,
into the
I
potion.
had
Maybe it was
7
increased
potions.
value.
Because I had the potions left over from before.
Jeez.
Yeah.
Gotta start making them
Potion
platinum
master.
potions.
I'm working there. Come on.
Okay, anything you guys want to do?
You gotta get one of those like Rambo type belts.
Bandages.
Look, if I
Yeah, there you
I
go.
keep start
That's all the
taking-
potions. Yep.
I learned that word from Mike.
Bandolier.
Eventually, I'm gonna be taking so many potions, I'm just gonna have like reactions to potions.
Now, you know how the potions work in combat,
Rogue
right?
has the most
And
shit.
it's an
She's
action.
It's an action.
jangly ass glass
take and
bottles,
use.
knives
Yeah.
everywhere. There's
Right.
no way she can sneak
Pulls out
anywhere.
a million
That's what I
knives.
That explains the roll.
Come to find out, she's playing the long con. She's just been fucking up all the thievery that she's been doing.
Right, doing it on purpose.
Clink, clink. Clink, clink. Clink, 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 clink. Clink, clink.
Because she has little legs, so it's even more.
That's why we
She's
hear
got-
the pitter patter.
Exactly.
She's got glass bottles. She's got knives. She's got pots and pans, right?
Jesus, oh my god.
Like full on
She has so
Samwise
many
Gamgee
loud
over here.
things.
She was asking for grenades earlier.
Like, there's no way she doesn't have just like a bunch of just haversacks all over the
Are you
place.
sure you're a rogue?
Why is she ticking?
Why does she look like a bag lady?
Quick,
Just
check her
everywhere.
stats. She's an artificer. She's gonna start blowing shit up.
Is she going hiking?
Check her stats. She's just a haversack. She's a walking haversack.
Did you peep those when you saw it?
She's a halfling of holding.
Jesus.
That's gonna be on a shirt.
Just
All right.
barely see her with her arms out.
You see like eyes
look
and a
shit.
chef hat.
Yo, Bowls up full on stealth. Yo, did you hear some pods? No, you didn't.
Gotta
Here,
switch.
shit, bitch.
Gotta switch to intimidation. You don't see me.
You don't see a damn thing.
Okay.
Oh man, okay. Good.
Anything else you guys want to do?
Oh, that was good. I guess just resting.
Rusty? When are you guys enacting this plan?
Well, man, we gotta talk to him tomorrow.
At noon, so 1. No.
Yeah, they were gonna go and try and do their thing and then come back and talk to us in the
And
morning,
I
right?
guess how that goes, we'll go from there.
Yeah.
Okay. So,
Sleep.
you guys find sleep, not so easily because Coggles is working through the night. So, as you guys try to sleep, you guys hear the pounding of metal again.
Nope, I stick acorns in my ears and I go to bed.
Alright.
I take cotton from my disguise kit.
Cats don't give a fuck.
You meditate anyway.
Alright.
I'm used to screaming in my head.
Hey, you know.
The only
Fair.
one that bothers is
Alright,
her.
pull
And
something
she's-
out of your married pals bags.
No, we just talked about this. She's loud as fuck naturally. So, everyone's fine.
At some point, you're gonna have to start rolling disadvantage with stealth.
Clink, 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 clink. She has her own theme music.
Oh my gosh. My cheeks hurt.
I was wondering what you were doing when you were like,
Oh, they hurt.
She doesn't smile this much at work. That's how you know.
I thought you were one of those cryptid lizard people and you were readjusting your crystal mask.
Can't reveal my secrets.
Okay.
Thanks,
So-
now we're all gonna die.
You all find you
Please
all
don't
find your
lay
sleep.
eggs in our thoraxes.
Okay, so we all sleep.
Yes.
Okay.
You all find sleep one way or another. And let's see.
I don't like that little crescendo in the music.
Right? Time
Yeah, that was like, that was.
Like, wait a minute.
That just got ominous.
It's usually
Right.
when it's our dream involved. That's usually when it's happening.
Okay.
It's gonna be William.
So
Fuck off, I just had one.
Whose turn is it?
oh, it's the one person who hasn't had a dream yet.
Fuck.
You're about to be berated by a blonde chef.
I was thinking the same thing.
just Amzie screaming in her dreams. Piss off! Okay.
You'll always be third best.
Alright, Zenora. As you sleep,
Okay.
the darkness is broken with a vivid image of what looks to be a cavern. Water on the floor, luminescent crystals lining the walls. They're littered all over the floor. And in the middle of this cavern, you see a body floating. You see ethereal strings wrapped around her. This elf, who is suspended in the air about 10 feet from the ground. Her eyes closed, but rune markings all over her face and her arms. She's wearing what looks to be a potato sack, old kind of gown as she lays there. And her eyes opened. You can see that she's looking directly at you. So another Fae enters. You must be careful. This plan that you are enacting is dangerous. foresee somebody dying. Brutally. Unfortunately, you're the only one I could reach. You have a strong connection to the Feywild, whether you know it or not.
Who are you?
My name is Juniper. When you are in here, be careful of the beast. You and I are connected. Not only through fate, not only through the Fae, but we are connected. I need you to be very careful. And make sure Creevance dies. He himself is a relic. And you see the vision begin to swirl. Everything becomes inaudible. And you wake up in the dead of night. Coggles still working on his invention while your other friends sleep. Cold sweat.
I'm gonna go up to Coggle real quick, and I'm gonna tap him on the shoulder.
What is it? I'm working.
Uh,
Ting, ting.
could you tell me what race Juniper is?
Juniper's an elder fae. She's an elf.
Does she usually contact people in their sleep?
Don't know. Ting, ting, ting.
Okay, I'm gonna try and go back to sleep now.
You do that. Ting, ting, ting.
Which is not gonna happen very easily.
Okay. Takes you a while, but you do end up drifting back into slumber. And it is now morning as
Too much cushion for you? Is it
you are the first to wake.
Too comfortable?
right?
Still, you can hear the workings of Coggle at his workbench.
I'll exit the room. Have you been working through the night? It looks good. Your orb says it's morning.
Oh, didn't realize. Ting, ting, ting.
Still working.
Continues to work.
I'm gonna go ahead and make sure my appearance is immaculate. I'll let them sleep for as long as they can.
Well, Ember is the next to wake.
Oh my god.
Yep. You slept pretty soundly.
Nice. Take out my ailment.
Okay. Reno, you're next to wake up. Then William. Then Zenora. And by the time everybody is awake, it is probably mid-morning. What are you all doing?
I'm gonna probably sit in front of the table and just kind of finally just look at everybody, just like, okay, I think I had one of
Andromeda.
those dreams y'all have, but mine wasn't quite a dream.
I've noticed these happen a lot to all of us.
Mine was a direct contact.
I'll leave that alone. I'll play over there.
Juniper contacted me last
She's
night.
Juniper?
Yes. Apparently she'd been trying to contact a few of us, and I was the one she could reach.
Mm-hmm. What'd she say?
Well, Lord Severance definitely needs that.
Creevance.
Sorry. Creevance.
Going to sever him.
Yeah, we're gonna sever him. He absolutely needs to die, because he's a relic of some sort.
It's a relic?
He's a relic that has to be destroyed.
You've heard this term before.
And, that someone's most definitely going to die.
Him? He is a vessel of one of the demon lords.
Because we're getting Roddick's relics, right?
Well, we are retrieving 3 of Rodix's relics. But the other context we've heard this is in concert of the demon lords.
And that when I go to rescue her, I need to be careful of peace.
And if he is receiving nothing from this town, no gold, no import, no export, fear, depression, degradation, suffering,
True.
it sounds like something that the demon lord would revel in.
So it sounds like he's not so helpless after all.
Well, if he is just a tool, I
I'm
assume
going-
we will upset one of the demon lords by breaking their toy.
I'm definitely going to say he's a tool. Yes.
So you said in the dream, she said to
Beware
we
of
have
the
to kill.
beast.
Beware the beast. And we have to kill.
We have to kill Lord.
Because he's a
Severance.
relic.
Because he's a
Grievance.
Grievance. Sorry, goddamn it.
Severance.
I'm dyslexic. I'm reading my own
Severance.
notes wrong.
Dick Classic, yeah.
We have
So-
to be careful of the pay we get when we get fired from a job without cause. Damn it.
So yeah. And that was it. It was just
Just beware of the beast and make sure we kill Creevance.
no though.
And you said someone's gonna die? Grievance.
Someone's going to die.
Someone's gonna die.
No.
Someone's going to die.
Like in our party or just someone?
Or,
She said someone, but that doesn't mean.
well, I mean, that is a very broad, sweeping truism. Someone is always going to die.
My boy Adam.
But it's a possibility to be.
You said
The poor guard. It could either be one
That
of
man
us
must live.
or somebody else.
The national treasure.
I don't
It
think
is.
she meant it was gonna be him.
Or at least
himself.
a local
Did she
treasure.
ask who she saw was gonna die?
We will make him a national treasure.
No, I probably should have.
Well,
By the way, we're adopting Adam.
You already got a neglected automaton.
That's his problem.
that's somebody
Nah,
I
he's
did.
gonna be the new Lord.
I
Lord Adam.
didn't even want
I
it.
dig it.
Oh, poor little thing.
What if Adam's the one that dies?
That's what we were saying.
Well, it's too late to cancel the plan now. We're already here. Plans are already in motion.
Well, I mean, for the most part, basically what she told you is what we were planning. Kill him, watch out for terrible beasties.
Someone's
Don't
going
die.
to get
Someone
murdered
might die,
brutally.
yeah.
So just when we kill Creevance, if we murder him brutally, I think that fits the criteria.
Yes, he
So
said
just
brutally. Shut
Make
up.
sure we kill the hell out of them.
So did she specifically say she saw one person die?
She said.
So if it's one of the five of us, that's still an 80%. That's a win.
Oh my
That's
god.
that is good maths right there.
That's a win.
That's tabaxi
Wow.
now.
Good math, yes. Still, preferably not.
Yeah.
But
I prefer none of us died. That'd be nice.
Did you learn anything new from Markova when you went with Arcturus last night?
Well, he's definitely in now. He was not before. But he's in now. And I don't think we really learned anything else new. And I just re-explained pretty much the conversation we had.
Yeah.
Well, it is my firm belief that he is a coward. He was willing to let his people die and suffer in destitution
Well, no, that
for
was...
fear that they might die, as if they are not starving in the streets already.
Yeah, that's kind of a point I brought up to him, which is what
So
eventually
naturally,
won him over.
I tried to goad him into action
Yeah.
with threats to his life. If he does not care about his people and he does not care about himself, he is a coward.
So you admit it.
I mean, yeah.
So you were threatening.
We did threaten him.
Oh,
You
just
know,
a little bit,
maybe,
not exactly.
maybe the next time we're talking to someone, we're trying to convince them to help us, let's not, the first time that convincing doesn't work, jump straight into threatening. Maybe just give them a little coaxing, like, could just be that they lived in a place that has no hope, it's desolation.
Well, they have lived this way for 5 years
Yeah, but
with
I mean,
a powerful spellcaster
Have you
and
noticed
great
none of
warriors.
the townspeople speak?
Well,
Like, no one speaks, no one reacts to anything unless there's food involved.
well,
So,
realistically, were it not for the Bullseye Guild, we would not even be here.
that is true.
So, their personal cowardice means nothing to me one way or another.
I'd still like to help them if I can.
Oh, I would like to help them if I can, but I am not pinning my hopes and dreams on it.
Well, he just needed a little pep talk. It worked. Also,
You got him
Arfis
all
kind of,
buttered up.
yeah, I got him a little butter. Arfis buttered him up a little bit more, and then I just kind of sealed the deal.
Look at that particular square right
I know, I was like, look at that rock
Oh,
right there.
Earlier when you made the runes, you could have just zoomed in.
That's what I was
Zoom in
saying.
as close as you can.
Boom, city right there.
It's fucked up too. Look at
Town
that.
square.
I'm telling you, like,
All right. Next time we'll just go default background.
I'm telling you, dog.
But I mean, realistically, he's letting his people starve in the streets under the pretense of, I don't want them to die.
I mean,
You're letting them
realistically,
suffer.
so is Arfis. The only one that tried to do anything was Juniper, and that's why she's in prison.
It seems to me that we care more about their people here than they do.
Yeah, because I don't think Juniper's from here. So. Alright. Well, we got. And then Juniper's hell, she's even contacting us from prison.
And did he tell you what my great threat on his life would be?
I forgot. He said something. It was like,
That if
threaten...
we were unsuccessful, I would not leave him out of the plan. That if we had to die protecting his people, and he was not even willing to show up, then I would say it was his idea. If we have to suffer, at least the people would die quickly instead of starving in the streets.
Sounds like a threat to me.
He definitely didn't say that, though.
Well, of course not.
At this point, you guys see Coggles. Like the sound of him working dies down during you guys' conversation, and see him take a step back. I'm done. Big guy, come over here.
All right.
All right. Look at it. And in front of you is a beautifully made rifle. Various runes and designs on the barrel itself. The handle is made of mahogany.
Mahogany.
You know it was coming.
It looks pristine. Like, just beautiful. But the rifle wasn't the main attraction. When I looked closer at the blueprints, I found a little note. Then he pulls out a small box. I made this when you all were sleeping. Then he lifts it up. Pulls out a single bullet. This is called a bullet of slaying. Deals double the damage. I was only able to make 3. After you fire the 3rd shot, the gun is going to be destroyed. But packs a punch. Be careful and make sure your shots hit. Did you read the book?
I did.
All the way?
Yes. Understood most of it.
Most of it?
Most of it. Most of it. There's a part in there about cleaning. If you said it's going to be destroyed, I don't think I'm going to need that part, though.
That is very important!
I will read that chapter again. I promise it'll stick.
Weapon maintenance is key.
I know, I cleaned the sword and the axes. But you said this was going to break.
It is. Still, it's a fucking masterpiece.
I will say it is magnificent.
Yeah. And he kind of looks at it longingly. See him rub his hand on the handle.
Not creepy.
I wish I could use it.
So, you were able to craft something from the blueprints he has loaned you.
Yes.
So, hypothetically, you would be capable of crafting another one were he convinced to sell you the blueprints.
Oh, absolutely not. The materials I use are very rare, very specific. And I can always make a different rifle. But it's the bullets themselves. That's the beauty of it.
So, what it sounds like to me is you have something special were you to decide to sell it to an artificer.
Oh, absolutely. Elendria has plenty of mage colleges and artificers that would love to buy this. Me? Not so much. No use in a dying town.
Just put like big old money marks right next to it.
Expensive as shit.
It was the blueprints you couldn't reach because you're short.
You know, the one you couldn't retrieve.
Just so you're aware, the first one, not the 3 following that.
The one time I told him touch everything.
So what you're saying is, I'm a better rogue.
And I don't know, her good berries have been the best thing I've tasted so far, so shit, she's a better chef.
Oh my gosh.
At least
Coggles is a better short person.
He built me a gun.
He makes us giant killing guns.
At least you're taller than Zeros.
Yep.
That robot's gonna
Hey,
die.
you have.
You're better than something named Zero.
Hey, you successfully disguised yourself as a child and fooled some people, so that's worked. That's one
Also,
of your things,
look.
right?
you could hide in Ember's boot.
Look, little orphan Annie, you got a daddy.
Oh my god.
You got a daddy Warbucks over
William
here.
Found her papa.
Oh my god. If I survive this. Because I have a feeling that was supposed to be me this
So
time.
have those other two that drag ass showed up yet?
Oh, I was just about to say. As you guys are being shown this weapon of mass destruction, you guys hear a knock at the door. They're here.
Okay.
Is that what
Here's Coggy.
Has
Like,
Miss
what the
Coggles
fuck?
Reno always been so creepy?
I'm sorry.
Has he always been so creepy?
Just when he like makes stuff, like he's very proud of his stuff in like a creepy way. Yeah, you're right.
Quick question. Is that what I sound like when I'm fighting things?
You know,
No, it's actually
You are
It's-
exponentially
it's-
less terrifying than that was.
It's similar. Has the same.
Yeah, just
feel.
imagine like a deeper pitch and about like 50 decibels louder.
Yeah, true. It's true.
Okay.
That's what he sounds like.
Coggles goes and opens the door. And as he does,
I don't know how many decibels. Don't.
we're going to end here tonight.
Ah!
We're going to pick up next week with the war meeting and the assassination attempt.
No.
Okay.
We're gonna go.
Also, our party has just leveled up to 4.
Assassination attempt.
It's
It's
I
happening.
mean, we did
Gonna
just get
assassinate
a
the
warning.
shit out of
I just got a gun.
You know, like essentially a prophecy that someone's gonna die.
So, how many points is that?
Oh,
don't know. Let me go to commercial. Thank you all for watching Off the Books. Thank you guys for joining us for episode 7. Hope to see you guys for episode 8, which is probably possibly going to be next week or the week after, depending on Megan's circumstances. But we will keep you guys informed on our Facebook page, on our Discord, anywhere we can keep in touch with you guys. So thank you all for joining us. Say goodnight, everybody.
Yep. Today
Night,
we
everybody.
planned,
This has been
but
awesome.
next time we
Thank
fight.
Counsel us for your restaurant recommendations.
Oh god, don't do it.
Food is good.
Had a headache when I woke up, 'cause I had 2 glasses of wine. You left me on the porch and I said I was fine. And I had a dream that you died, where you said it was all in my mind. So I believed you, and I woke up fine. I don't wanna be someone, I don't wanna be anyone. I don't wanna be you, I don't wanna be me. I don't wanna walk on the tarmac in the summer heat, 'cause landing feels like nothing. I've been thinking about how we fight. I bought cigarettes for the first time. Had a dream where I couldn't find the lights. Stuck on the roof of a house that I don't like. You got angry 'cause it was your fault. I thought if I tried hard enough we would both fall. I don't wanna be someone, I don't wanna be anyone. I don't wanna be you, I don't wanna be me. I don't wanna walk on the tarmac in the summer heat, 'cause 'cause landing feels like nothing. I don't wanna be someone, I don't wanna be anyone. I don't wanna be you, I don't wanna be me. I don't wanna walk on the tarmac in the summer heat, 'cause landing feels like nothing. 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 'Cause landing feels like no psychic, my slate is clean. I'm evergreen. Do you recognize me? I realize with honest eyes, maybe you'll see me cry for the first time. For the first time. For the first I followed you to Arizona, 'cause I hate it when you leave. Drove 'cause I had 2 glasses of wine. You left me on the porch and I said I was fine. And I had a dream that you died, where you said it was all in my mind. So I believed you, and I woke up fine. I don't wanna be someone, I don't wanna be anyone. I don't wanna be you, I don't wanna be me. I don't wanna walk on the tarmac in the summer heat, 'cause landing feels like nothing. I've been thinking about how we fight. I bought cigarettes for the first time. Had a dream where I couldn't find the lights. Stuck on the roof of a house that I don't like. You got angry 'cause it was your fault. I thought if I tried hard enough we would both fall. I don't wanna be someone, I don't wanna be anyone. I don't wanna be you, I don't wanna be me. I don't wanna walk on the tarmac in the summer heat, 'cause landing feels like nothing to me. I've been trying to throw out these things that I know. I've been whining, I've been uptight for too long. I'll stop lying, apologize for it all. Tell me it's not my fault. My slate is clean.